he's going to be the richest man in the world. The SpaceX IPO is going to be the largest in the world, and he's going to be a trillionaire. It's just a weird thing, and I just don't see him as a savior. I do believe he is a positive for the world, and that you need Elons in the world to make stuff happen. To set goals that are outrageous where we don't have the technology yet. You might remember back to 1960. John F. Kennedy. We're going to the moon this decade. That was about as outrageous. We didn't have the technology to go to the moon when he made that promise, and yet we met it. So Elon, I guess has some of that, but for me, he just doesn't cut it. Not to mention, the issues he has with his kids. Everybody, Danielle set up over here. We have a moon denier. We have welcome. All right, let me ask you: the we didn't go to the moon person. Do we have a? Is the Earth flat? Are we on a flat Earth? I'd love to hear your opinion there. Yeah, AA7. I think that dreaming big is really important. And sometimes you just got to be a little off and outside the box in order to do that. And I think Elon has those qualities, but I just don't think he's the greatest human being. And again, one man's opinion. Yeah, no, Proton, I'm not saying I'm putting it out there. I'm saying I think the guy's an enigma. I think he's important, but my opinion, overrated, and I think he's going to kind of fade away. That's my opinion. Edward, are you the same moon denier? All about rockets and satellites. I was a business and econ major in college before I went to law school. Kathy, that's a good subject change. My dad he's doing fine. He's here, he's eating right now. He's about the same. I mean, if you ask me, he's a little slower than he was last week. Maybe he's more tired. I don't know. What was my question? Edward, I just wanted to know, are you also a flat earther? Okay. Zoe Girl says no moon landing, but the earth is round. All right. How would I feel living in the UK right now? I've heard and I'm sure I'd probably live in the UK. Probably, there's the UK has their issues. We have our issues here. Becky, I will at some point talk law. Marcella, it is, for most people, I think that they're on board with the moon landing, all of them. I have and next Tuesday, if you guys think this is crazy, I'm bringing on, there's a congressman coming on next Tuesday, Burleson, and he's going to talk about the UAPs that, he's trying to get disclosure, and he's been to a lot of briefings, classified briefings, and he's going to come on and talk about what we know for real about, alien intelligence, and is it here? Is alien biology here? Have we made contact? Do we have craft that we are, reverse engineering? That's going to be next Tuesday with a real congressman who sat through the real, you know, uh, uh, classified hearing. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not left or right wing, Max. I'm pretty center, and I have strong opinions on both sides, but I'm pretty damn center. I forgot. Do you believe in aliens, Becky? I think it's fascinating. I won't believe it until I see actual evidence. I know there's shit out there we can't explain, and it's certainly, those tic tacs and those those orbs that can defend against our missiles, our Hellfire missiles, are pretty outrageous technology that I know is not earthbound. So I believe something's going on, whether it's machines, whether it's, I don't know what, but we're going to get this congressman's opinion and figure out what he's willing to tell us of what he's learned. And he's been on CNN, he's on Nation News or whatever, the Chris Cuomo thing, News Nation. He's been on that. If you could tap, 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 that would be great. TikTok loves it. How you doing in the Philippines? Boston or Chicago? I think that's a good question. I think of how I would answer that.
I need to go put pants on.
What?
I need to go put pants on.
Yeah, you need to go put pants on. Are you going to walk by the cameras like that?
And fortunately, there's no way I can walk.
She's in a bathing suit, so she's going to walk by. If you guys want to get your screenshots or get ready to click, because she's walking by, she has to put some pants on. Here she comes. There she goes. AA7, how are you doing? I'd flaunt it. If I had that body, I'd flaunt it. Rough Cut Diamond, I know the UK is going through some stuff right now. You're watching me from Belmont? I know I've been in Belmont many times. Nobody has a Musk opinion, huh? The weather is it's damn hot here today. We're in Sacramento. It's just like in the high 90s. We got people over here, AI, saying we're discussing the moon landing, whether it's real. Canada, how are you doing up in Canada? The basketball game is starting, and we did have a San Antonio victory. So we have a game. I'm not a big summer fan either. I prefer the cold to the heat. World Cup is coming. Barry, you're up in Seattle, only in the 60s. Yeah, and probably going to rain. It's not raining now. It's going to rain soon. Autumn and spring are my favorites for sure. Wales is here. You're in Wales. Hey, mate, get some fish and chips. 90 in Colorado. Oh my God. Yeah, it's heating up, man. It's heating up. How you doing down in Atlanta? Louisiana? I think the congressman that I'm having on next Tuesday is from Louisiana or Missouri. I can't remember where Burleson's from. Louisiana or Missouri. I think he's from Missouri, but they're all down there. You're close, right? South Wales. We got a lot of Wales people from Wales in here. I was born in the Bay Area in 1967. O'Connor Hospital. Ontario, Canada is doing well. That's good to know. 33. Yeah, 33 Celsius. Yeah, Celsius. I mean, Canada, you got to watch out for Canada because, you look at their speed limits, it's like 100, and you're all, wow, that's pretty cool, man. But then you realize it's kilometers and not miles. And their gas is like super cheap, but it's in liters and not gallons. Janice is on the fence about Elon. I mean, a lot of people are. Good and bad, right? How you doing in Southwest Florida? Joe, I'm shocked that people can see the Pink Floyd shirt. Angie, I don't know why, you guys produce a lot of gas up there in Canada, a lot of oil. I think it comes down to refining. Disgustingly hot in Cincinnati. Yeah, I mean, it's warm here too. Shay is not a fan, not an Elon fan. How you doing in San Antonio? Good luck. Good luck tonight. Ed is doing great, Rowan. He's eating right now, and I don't hear any coughing. So that is a really good sign. And he's, other than being, just a little slower, like he hasn't been walking as far. I'd been walking him and going, Dad, do you want to go turn around and do it again? And he'd be all, oh, let's walk. And I turn him around, we walk the house again. That's not happening as much. I don't know whether he's just a little tired, whether it's a bug. And we're dealing with the bathroom issues. And real quick on the bathroom issues, because I get a lot, people here, and there's a big thing, a big push on me telling my dad to push. And a lot of people are worried that you can get injured pushing. But I want to clarify that it's not it's not the pushing that is the problem. He can push. It's not like he's pushing so hard and his veins are popping out. It's that he forgets how to push. That's the problem. And that's why we keep trying to remind him and tell him how. It's not that he's not pushing hard enough or pushing too hard or it's stuck or it won't come. It's that he forgets how to push. And that is a much more difficult issue to deal with. I mean, you almost solutions aren't great. So, I mean, hopefully he does sometimes come back and regain different skills. So I'm hoping that comes back. It's daylight here. If you can see, it's good. It'll be daylight for another at least 3 hours here, and then we'll get sunset at 5. Yeah, well, it goes about 9 o'clock. It gets dark. It'll be dark here. It'll start to get dark. How you doing in Maryland? Hi, Momo. My dad is doing fine. I'm sure you'll see him when he's done eating. And James is Daniela's queen. I don't know where the queen is. There are snakes here, Stephen. We've seen snakes. Baby doll. We do give him stool softeners, and we may have to do it every day now. We've been doing it as necessary, and typically he'd have 3 or 4 good days, and then it would start again. So we may have to just give him a little bit of stool softener every day. At least that's going to bring it out, whether there's pushing or not, and eventually it does come out. It just comes out at an inconvenient time. Now, my dad was a podiatrist. I make you want to go to work with the elderly. That's awesome, and I think that's great. I think we need good people working with the elderly. Why did it take so long to count California ballots? You gotta just chill out on all the fake news. It took no longer than it does every time, and there's no evidence of anything going on. It's just talk, and that's scary. People shouldn't make allegations of voter fraud, which is a really serious thing, without any evidence. And there simply is no evidence of anything untoward going on. It's just simply made up bullshit. First thing in the morning, waterworks guaranteed. We get waterworks in the morning too, and that's always a good thing. My dad cracks me up every day, Mr. Yaba. In fact, he is, like I've said, you typically, if I'm not having a great day and I go and make a video with my dad, just, it's an excuse to be with him, make a video, and I get to make a video. Typically, I come out of that video making process happier than I went into it because he just cracks the shit. He cracks me up.
Are you handling everything?
You can sit
Are
down.
you struggling?
I am struggling very much. I need your help. I need my queen.
I know. Hold on. Let me make sure I gave him so much food.
And he's just chowing it, man. I've heard no coughing, no
Well,
nothing.
yeah, because I have the binding agents. If he's done.
He
I
finished
gave him
it.
probably like 3 pounds of food.
Yeah, it's good. Got potatoes in there. I am retired, but I still have some cases. I've been doing law this week, and it's killing me. In fact, I set up my law computer because I had to find some documents for a client that that was like 4 or 5 years ago, and so I had to have someone come in and set my computer up so I can get my clients. But I am not going back into law full time. That's not in the cards, unless sometime down the line I end up with my daughter, like 10 years from now, if we were to do a project or she asked me to try a case with her or something, that I think I would really get behind. But
And
I'm
did you finish the zucchini bread?
I did not. Yeah, I did. I finished it. Tell mom good luck with the game. Whoever you're rooting for, I hope they win. A loss 805. I did not see the Giants game today. It was on our TV as Mary was watching baseball today, but I don't know if they won. I was criminal law. I'm not a clip. All those shirts that you see, the college shirts, are all shirts that people sent in. Stephen, our neighbor makes this zucchini bread with chocolate chips in it, and I just freaking love it. So she makes it, she brings a loaf over, and you can see it in my stomach right now. I had a flat washboard stomach yesterday. Literally, it was flat. I mean, literally, you could have put a marble on anywhere on my stomach and it would just stay right there because it was flat.
He doesn't
But
share.
today,
Poor Ed.
I have zucchini bread
Poor
stomach.
Ed only had a tiny. No, he doesn't like eat the pepper jack craft. Are you kidding me?
That pepper jack
But
garbage.
all my other shit is like half strewn across the other house. I keep finding like wrappers, like
I am.
randomly.
I mean, Danielle doesn't shop for me anymore, so I don't really have food here. So I am gonna buy, but I'm just gonna end up losing weight just by.
Cindy, I meant to text you today. I got a notification, so it's there. Plus, you have a package of it.
I don't know. Those are incontinence products, but
You need to do something with it.
yeah, those are paid for by Medicare. They're paid for, but that's Amanda at Understood Care. She sent us that box. We've been buying these diapers forever, and I just learned through our representative at Understood Care that we don't have to buy those. That Medicare will cover those. And I'm like, you're kidding me. And now there's a big box of them out there. I hope they're really good. I hope they're good.
I couldn't open it, or do you have to do
No,
something with it?
don't open it yet. Eat
So,
some brown sugar. I mean, what the frick is she? What is she saying in the morning lives? Eat some brown
I
sugar.
woke up at 4:45.
I don't mention brown sugar. How come they're talking about brown sugar?
They talk about Kraft cheese. They talk about the cereal mess. They talk about
What
the brown
is that?
sugar.
Am I your entire subject matter in the morning?
Not
Just
entirely.
what I do wrong
No.
and what my diet fallacies and.
Actually, lately, it's been more about my health, my healing journey with my mental state.
With your mental state?
Yeah.
And what about your alcohol state?
What about it?
How many days?
A week ago Monday.
And how's that going?
Fine.
I think it's incredible. I think you're doing an amazing thing.
Again, it's not the alcohol.
I commend you.
Is it Medicare or Medicare B?
Is it Medicare
just
or
showered.
Medicare B?
I just showered.
You have to talk to Understood Care. I don't understand all that, and that is a really complicated area. And there's another company that I'm working with to understand it. Another company that I'm going to be helping, but before I do it, I want to understand the company. So I'm running Mark through the process, and if we like the process, I'm going to back the company if it's a good company.
Yeah, so I have pool hair.
Colin, I haven't watched any basketball game live. I will watch the highlights.
Oh, where's my glasses? I need my glasses. I rinsed off. That's what took so long.
Oh, that's what did it. Oh, no wonder you look so beautiful. Does she not look beautiful? You're beautiful for sure. I found my place in a stubborn face. And I'm never see with that frickin' song. Who sang that song? You're beautiful. Michael Blunt. Zane, my dad is here. James Blunt, thank you. My dad is here. To me, he looks a little off, a little tired, but I'm sure he'll be on out here. You can see and judge for yourself.
I gave him. He's almost done. I gave him a pudding because
Yeah,
that's all that seems to be left.
He's just. I mean, his appetite is certainly there.
Oh my god! I gave him a pound of food, literally, and 3 pounds of food. So
Captain Flip.
We had a pooping situation today, a non-pooping situation. So I sat out.
What?
I sat out while he was on the phone with Matt. I literally sat in a chair eating popcorn.
P. Dougal. P. Dougal just made a comment that I find fascinating, and
of course
said
he just calls me. He just cuts me off for that, but that's okay. Go ahead.
The guy said, you look different than you sound. And for a long time in my videos, especially early on when my dad was really moving around and he, could entertain and carry a whole video himself, I often didn't include myself in the videos. You just heard my voice. And so somebody is seeing me now and saying, you don't look like what you sound like. I'm curious, what did you think I was going to look like? Rachel, I'm aware. Rachel's pointing out.
Ed takes a daily stool thing in his pills every day. And then the Miralax is an added thing. He does it, guys. We do it. It's just what we do. It's part of aging. I think it's just the colon and the sphincter. Yeah.
I have a young sounding voice. Thank you. So I look older than you imagined.
Yeah, it's just I think
Older
it's
and
nine.
older,
It's
probably.
94, and it's. Do you want to get him? Because he's done. I just gave him yeah. So he takes Senna every day. Senna every fucking day. So he's got that always in his system. But even with the Miralax, it's just you guys, it's just part of the aging process and dementia. You forget to push, you know? You forget to do those things that are necessary. Today he literally rubbed his legs for 45 fucking minutes. And he's like, "Oh, can I wipe my tush now?" And I said, "No, you can't wipe your tush because you haven't pooped. You got to push." I am pushing, you know? So he's rubbing his and itching his legs. Well, that's not what we do. So anyway, I sat there for 45 minutes hoping that it would like leak out, you know, but it didn't. And then at one point when Dan was in there, he stood up and he peed everywhere. So that was fun. Yeah. Dan's like, "Give me a towel." And I was like, "No, you don't use a towel for urine. You use wipes. Just wipe it up." Yeah. So it's and you know, occasionally he'll push, but it doesn't always register.
Pick your
Doesn't
feet
always
up, Mom.
register.
Pick your feet up. Pick your feet up.
They're up.
There you go. I saw your face
What?
in a crowded space, and I don't know.
The night Dan changes them between 10:30 and 11. And then he's free willing it until I wake up in the morning to change them. And at night, let me tell you, it's wet. Everything is wet. Everything is time to change. Yeah. So we have a bidet. Hi, Captain Flip. Does he have stuff in here? So this is just the process.
You're welcome to.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I did.
He's 94. Yeah, Ed's 94. Let's see, what are we doing here? Not his house. Nikki, I don't know what's going on with you right now, but it doesn't make sense. Your dad hasn't showered? Yeah, every other day. I would shower him every day if I could, but it's just a lot of work and it just would be hard. So yeah. That's Dan's.
Danny goes over to her.
Yeah, that's for Dan.
Pardon me?
That's for Dan.
That's for him.
Yeah.
Bigger pop.
I guess that's for him. I didn't ask him.
Yeah.
Hi, kitty.
How you feeling?
Here we go.
He's worried about you.
You can work with Danielle.
I'm right here, Pop.
I'm gonna go feed Don and get a drink. Yeah, you know, Nicole, it's hard. Some men just don't. I tell Ed he stinks and it helps him. But not everybody's like that. I tell him, I'm like, "It's shower time, you stink." I stink.
You Pop. Oh, he's doing all right. Again, in my opinion, you know, a little slower than normal, but you know, we got wild swings.
What?
I said you're doing awesome, Pop. And we have next week, we have another major procedure and one that we cannot avoid.
I'm not as good as you.
You're as good as me, Pop. You're better than me.
You think so?
Yeah. Not at basketball or football, but at some things you're better than me. You're more polite than me. You're more well spoken.
What?
You're a kinder man than me. You have a lot of good qualities, Pop.
Yeah, I'm not much of a quality person.
You're a very quality person. You're the epitome of quality. He is the procedure is his he has a pacemaker, and it's been in there for like 20 years, and
Oh,
those
they
batteries
do.
are need to be replaced, and that is something you cannot avoid. You cannot not do it.
How did they go in?
And it is I believe it's an anesthesia procedure.
It is.
It's a very quick, very easy, not very invasive. It's just right under the skin, but you got to open the skin and you got to go in and change the battery. So that's on my mind. You know, it's always on my mind. So
What?
Pop, we're gonna go in. You're gonna get your batteries changed next week, and your pacemaker. We go in. They go boop, change the battery. Boop, done.
Your batteries up there?
Yeah, it's time to get your batteries changed. You got a pacemaker, Pop. You've had it forever. So we're gonna get that taken care of and
I don't
updated.
remember how much is in there.
Pop, I know. You discover it every day. I believe that it will be anesthesia, but very quickly, not going to need a lot. You know, it's not like the hip procedure or the TAVR where it's very invasive and they're going into the heart. It's just right under the skin. The only difference between a Mohs procedure and this is the anesthesia, but it's less invasive and it will be a quicker recovery than the Mohs surgery. The scary part is the
That's
anesthesia.
Dan's.
That's fine, Pop.
That's Dan's.
The coughing is about
It's the light. You
It's
guys,
part
if
of-
you want to be turned that way, you're gonna have the blur.
well, then it's part of dementia. Is that better? Can you guys see
No,
him?
you don't, Donald. No, you don't.
Leave him alone.
He wants to hear mine.
I know he does, Pop. I hope they can see you. I can't see.
Well, you scroll. Scroll. Oh
No.
no,
I talking to the dog
it's so
now.
blurry. I mean, it's that window. I can't help it. The window's there, guys. Sorry. Well, then I can't see comments, so you're gonna have to be able to look at those comments.
He wants to get in there too.
Just put it back.
All right.
You guys, it's either at us or it's at Ed. There's no other choice.
You know, what can we do about that? We could move to the other end
Me.
of the table. We could move him around and just turn everything that way.
I mean, we could.
Yeah, you want us to do that? I'll move him over there. I'm going to move you for a second to the other end of the table, Pop. Hang on.
All right.
Oh, you're going that way?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Let me rearrange everything so we can avoid the blur.
Pick your feet up. Yeah, pick your feet up. Pick your feet up. There you go. Good, Pop.
Walked around the room.
Yep. We walked around the room to the other side of the room to eliminate the glare.
No.
No, 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 no.
Get out. Go out. Go out.
Oh, let me reconstruct my house and then we will be back after a short break of rearranging.
There. We did that to eliminate the
I don't
glare.
know what you did.
What's the coughing? The coughing is the coughing. I mean, there's
Coughing
nothing.
is could be irritation. It could be, it's just sometimes you may forget to swallow
Oh,
properly.
There's a window right there. So you guys, it is what it is.
What is it with that damn? Only that phone. I guess if it's higher, you don't have that.
No, because I can tilt it.
Gotta be blowing his nose over there.
No, but I can't see myself.
Does she still think I'm hot? No.
No.
And she's such a bitch about it too. I mean, I find that irritating. No, I obviously not.
Why does somebody ask that stupid question?
I don't know. They asked, so I answered.
I know I'm hot.
Congratulations.
If only you could be as hot as me.
Pops has had this for about 16, 17 years. It was symptoms back in the early 80s.
What are you talking about?
Talking about time. Time flies, Pop.
When you're having fun.
When you're having fun, time flies.
If that's what we're doing. Are we having fun
Where's
yet?
yours at, man?
I'm
Mine's
waiting.
right here.
I'm waiting to have fun. Yeah. He's had it since the beginning 80s. The beginning 80s. You know what I mean? Hey, on TikTok, you guys on TikTok, tap, 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 tap. We did really well this morning with all the likes. Don't forget, when you're here, it's good to tap. YouTube, do your shit. Yes, we rearranged
Yeah,
the
we're
house
in California.
so we could stop the glare. I have windows everywhere here, so it's impossible. Hi, Eve. I can kind of see you over here.
And my dad wouldn't drink a beer.
You what?
I said, "You want a beer?
What?
Do you want a beer?"
No,
There you go.
I don't want any consumption at all.
I don't. I know. No alcohol for Pop. You don't like it.
I don't know.
Why don't you eat with him?
Give me a piece of paper, I'll put it here.
He wants this. He
Yeah.
wants a coaster.
Here, Pop.
Yeah, a coaster. I mean, he's the only person in the house who knows how to use the coaster.
Thanks for the repost and the taps. Appreciate the tapping. TikTok loves it.
What?
How about a Dad, you want a margarita? You want a shot of tequila?
No.
All right. It's my dad's not an alcohol drinker.
Never been.
Yeah, never has
Once in
been.
a while, he would say, I feel like a beer, and he would have a beer.
Very, very rare.
Somebody's testy.
By the way, Danielle's not as hot as she was either. Not that it's bothering me, that comment, but
Obviously,
just
it's
saying.
bothering you.
I mean, it's not like I'm the only one who's gotten a little older. Things have changed on her too. All right.
Oh my God. Oh,
I mean, if I had to,
I can't believe you just.
I'm
James,
sticking
hold
up for
on.
myself.
Hold on. This is a good question. James says, why does your wife refer to it as my house when speaking to your dad
Turn that
while you
way.
refer to it's ours? James,
For
let
multiple
me
reasons.
finish
Go ahead.
that. James, there are different reasons why we do that. Number one, Ed's a control freak. So back in the day when it's me talking to him and I'm the woman, right? Old generational stuff, I had to tell him it was my house because that way it grounded him and he realized where he was. And especially in his feisty moments, I also tell him the same thing because he says, is this? I say, he said, it's our house. And sometimes he corrects down. He says, oh, it's your house. So he knows it's our house. It's not a bad thing. It's not about possession and showing him that I'm in control, but it is in control because you have to show him that. I've always had to say that. So it's not the way you guys want to take it, like it's rude and disrespectful. It helps him because he's a control freak.
I think you do all right.
And I'm a woman and it's generational. And so I have to do that. Even today, I said, Ed, you're in our
Listen,
house.
you have a reason to justify it now. What she said is true, but my wife's always referred to it as her house. Even to me, she's talking before my dad was even here. She would refer to it as my house and not our house. And it's just, I think, what you heard growing up. I mean, I don't think it's a big
It's
deal.
not that big of a deal. It's just like you say, my kids. It's just the same thing.
I don't-
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But back I had to say my house for him because
I that's right. In those times, otherwise, if it was his house, it's his rules, and we'd be going to bed at 7 o'clock, and
lights
all
would
that.
be off. We couldn't go
No
to the
beer.
refrigerator.
Yeah, the heater would have to be, at 90 degrees. That's the air conditioner would have to be at 90 degrees. The heater at
Everybody
60.
has to pick something like, to rip apart people. Instead of worrying about the words people say or their tone or anything like that, you should look at the whole video and pay attention to how it works.
I hear it. I mean, I see the same thing. I get it. I understand. It comes across a certain way, but I try. I'm different than Danielle in caregiving. We are two different people. Danielle is just somebody who gets it done. He needs to eat. Well, he's got to eat. He's got to get a bath. He's got to get a bath. He's got to get changed. He's got to get changed. Get up, go to bed, walk, whatever. I am more a personable, like where I try and connect with him mentally. And that's just me. I do that with everybody. It's just my style. And Danielle and I are two, and both styles come in handy at different times. That if I can't get something done, she just comes in and does. We're doing it right now. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm more. If he wants to stay up till 10 o'clock, I'll stay up till 10 o'clock watching TV with him. If he lived, it was me and him alone, it would be two bachelors. Yeah, I'd be wiping the ass of the other bachelor, but other than that, it would be just basically two bachelors hanging out, eating, watching TV. Absolutely 420 friendly. Pop, not so much. In fact, I have to do it where he can't see it.
Oh
What's
my
that?
God, Alice, that's crazy OCD.
You don't like any kind of smoking. You've never been someone who likes
Right.
smoking.
It doesn't matter who you are personally, as long as they're getting taken care of.
Smoking.
Who cares?
I used to smoke when I was a little kid.
Did you?
Oh, yeah.
Good for you. My dad did smoke. I don't think when he was a little kid, but my mom told me that he smoked for like 6 months when she first met him, and when he got into podiatry school and he saw an X-ray of lungs, that's when he quit. But I don't think he was smoking as a little kid. Maybe. I mean, my grandfather smoked a freaking pipe.
Who made you a smoker?
Nobody made me a smoker. I said, Grandpa smoked a pipe. Remember Grandpa smoked a pipe?
My dad?
Yeah,
I remember him smoked a pipe.
he smoked a pipe, Pop.
Well, I'm sure he did.
I mean, I can still smell it. That was my favorite. One of my favorite smells was my grandfather's tobacco.
My grandpa did the same thing. I loved it.
Yep.
And then he went from a pipe to cigars.
Smoker.
You're not a smoker, Pop.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Glenn, my dad was a foot doctor.
I don't know. It was all different flavors. I don't know if
Thanks,
it's
Ale.
cherry or whatever, but I just remember the smells as a little kid. That was such a wonderful smell.
That was a good smell. Good memories. Gummies. I'm not a fan of gummies because I can't control it. Sometimes 3 hours, if I ingest it, the THC, if I ingest it, through smoke, it's only going to last an hour and a half or so. Whereas a gummy can stay
Maybe
in
it
your
was
system for
cherry.
8
It's
hours.
cherry.
You can be,
Yeah.
it just wreaks too much havoc on my day. Do I practice law anymore? I have a couple cases. I'm still a lawyer, but I have not
Welcome,
practiced.
Tommy. I see you. Dan would have to consume a whole bag of gummies in order to get his tolerance is really high.
Consume the whole bag. That's why I don't do it.
Is that bad that I said that?
Kayla, I'm glad you found the real account too. There's so many fakes out there. This is the real account. Hey, Coles.
Oh, the pipe tobacco back in the day. So yummy. Yeah.
Sharon, that's awesome. You
Thanks,
just got a
Darcy.
great compliment.
Who?
Someone said, I love your wife. She taught me how to love myself.
Oh, you learned that quickly?
That's a great compliment.
You learned that quickly? Shit, girl, I'm still learning.
Yeah, that pipe aroma was something. Yeah, Danielle's a little controlling.
Oh, Jesus.
Where's your
forgive
stuff
us.
at, Dan?
What, Pop?
Huh?
What?
No.
Isn't everybody
Yeah,
controlling
here.
at some point?
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Who's not here?
Daniel,
Daniel, I'm Dan, Pop. I'm Dan.
you're Dan. I know you're Dan.
Yeah, I'm Dan and Daniel. I'm your Dan.
Oh, it did, Rhonda? That smells
From
good.
your testicles. I'm your Dan.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm your kid. I'm your son, Dad.
James, nothing is wrong
You're
with
not my
controlling.
son.
I am, Pop.
As long as it's in a good way.
I am your son.
I think everybody needs control at some point. I mean, you got to control your eating. You got to control the mess of your house. You got to control your body odor. You got to control so many different types of things.
My mom had an experience with a gummy too. She called me up. It was like 10 o'clock at night, and she's all, I think I have to go to the hospital.
Yes,
I'm
I
like, what are
had
you
to.
talking about? What's
Friday.
wrong? I took one of those gummies. All right, Pop.
Yours is right there.
Yeah, mine's right there. And she's like, I'm feeling really weird. I think I have to go. I'm all, Mom, you just need to go to bed and put your head down and go to sleep. And that's
It's
what
hard
she
to
did.
do that though
I know,
when you're spinning and
Yeah.
you
You wanted to remember what when I had when Danielle and I think we had experimented with THC a little when we were younger, and then it just when I went to law school and I just stopped all that shit for like 20 years. And then in my
40,
40s,
early 40s.
40s was when I first, someone, my next door neighbor's like, I was golfing and I got this baggie from the guy I was golfing with. And I'm all right, well, let's go give it a go. And he's all, and I kept,
I
so
didn't do it. I was too nervous.
I had the thing and I did it once, one,
and he
puff.
told him to be careful. He's
all,
like,
"I
this
wouldn't
is
do any more
strong.
puffs." I'm like, I don't feel anything. Another puff. I feel nothing. Give me another puff. Another puff. I mean, 4 or 5 puffs that I took. And then, and I was sitting there, he and his wife were next door, and he's all, dude, last night, what the hell happened? He's all, we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden you just got up and left out the gate and went home. And I went home, and it was the day before Thanksgiving. And remember what I did? I was pacing in our room,
pacing back and
telling
forth.
her,
He's like, if I die, tell him it was marijuana.
no, I didn't. That's not what I said. I said, okay, if I pass out, first thing you got to do, because I'm thinking that's spiked. It wasn't there. I don't remember THC being like that. So I thought it must be spiked. I'm off. Anything happens to me, you go over and get the bag so they can test it and see what it is. And I remember thinking, crap. It happened on the day before Thanksgiving. We're driving home for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be in a hospital with some kind of OD on something. Just great. My family's going to love this. And it just turned out to be, that stuff changed over 20 years. It got a lot stronger. And that was I took a shower. I kept looking at the clock. I'm going, if I can make it to 10 o'clock, I think I'll survive.
You
If I just make it to 10 o'clock.
And then it was 10:30.
So that'll be like 45 minutes.
And then it was 10:30.
And 10:30,
Yeah, he fucked himself up. And I don't even know if you had beer at that. You might have had
no,
no
nothing.
beer.
No, it was just
I don't remember. It was a
it
long
was
time
a
ago.
Wednesday night.
He was pacing back and forth, kept looking at the clock, because when you're in that situation, it's like the time's not moving. It's
Scared the
staying
hell
still.
out of me.
Oh,
What's that?
shit.
What did I learn from my pops? I learned that money's not everything, and that I learned the importance of family from my dad, and prioritizing family over other things. And certainly now,
Daniel
It's me.
officer now.
I'm right here, Pop.
Who is there?
I don't know there's nobody there. It's just me over here. Pop, you were sitting on the other side. So we switched sides of the table. And when we were on that side, I was on the other side of him. And I believe that's what he's experiencing right now, is he remembers me being on
Yeah.
his right side, and now I'm on his left because we switched ends of the table because of the glare from the sun. So now he's wondering where I went. I just moved to the other side of him.
No, he's
And
never
that's
taken in
dementia.
that medication for dementia. He's too old. Yeah.
Added income on this table.
My what?
Added income.
Added income?
Added income, yeah. Do you have one?
I don't have any added income on this table. It's just this
Yeah.
table.
What?
It's just a table, Pop. It doesn't earn anything.
Yeah, there's added income on this table.
Just say, oh.
I'm that's interesting.
Say, oh. I know. It's
Why
like,
did Pop want to be a podiatrist? He
Little
sold
things.
my grandfather was a
Like,
shoe
I'm so
salesman. So my dad worked with feet his whole life growing up. He worked in his father's shoe
electronics
store.
make me old.
Dad, you worked with what?
I said, you worked in grandpa's shoe stores when you were growing up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I thought I was growing up too, but everybody had a job. I worked at the store.
that's right. You worked at the shoe store while you had kids, and while you were at, I think he worked at a shoe store when he started his practice, because in the beginning you don't make money. And so he was working weekends at my grandfather's shoe store to help pay the bills. And he was, had his practice all week long. The man built it from nothing. He built whatever he had, he built from nothing. They lived in my grandparents' house, my mom and dad, for like 6 months.
Remember on TikTok, keep tapping, please. YouTube, come on, get the likes up. Thanks, Gracie. I swam today. I don't.
That's awesome.
Dan,
What?
Hi.
where'd you go?
I'm right here, Pop.
Daniel,
I'm Daniel.
I'm not thinking of you. I'm thinking of your upcoming.
Pop, I'm your son, Daniel. I'm your kid, Dan. I am Dan.
You're a dad, but you're not my son.
I'm your son, Pop.
Yes, get the likes up because I need a new broom. Thank you, Jesse.
You are my father.
Aren't you sweet?
You're my dad.
Listen to Jesse. Get your likes up so I can get a new broom.
That's right.
That's right, Pop. Joanne is my mom.
Who?
Joanne.
Yeah.
And you're my dad.
Y'all, I need a new broom. Please get my likes up. Thank
That's
you.
true.
Tap, 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 tap
Absolutely
for
true,
my
Pop.
new broom.
Absolutely.
I need gifts to buy that broom too, Jesse. Give me some gifts, girl.
We're doing all right tonight, Bonbon. We're hanging out. I'm enjoying a beer. What?
Right? Is that the way you do
That's
it?
your can.
Is
That's
that the way
mine,
you do
Pop.
it? Yeah, well, you can't tap that way on YouTube. You just have to like it. Yeah. How are you doing,
Stop being
Froggy? We
greedy.
missed you.
I think you misinterpreted
Okay, what?
humor. Nothing. I was talking to a commenter.
What'd you say about greedy?
It's like some guys acting like you were serious.
About what?
Whatever you.
Oh,
were
my
asking.
broom. Because Jesse said I needed a new broom to
This
get
is-
my likes up. So that way I said, well, give me gifts. If I need a new broom, I need the turbo boost. You know, I need the turbo boost engine, you know, gas, and then it takes off. So of course I can't afford a new broom without gifts and likes, right? So yeah, you got to be a little greedy. Come on, people.
Where's yours at?
Thanks for the gifts.
Where's Daniel?
Thanks for
Did he find
thanks for supporting my new broom purchase. Thanks to Jesse. Jesse, thank you for all the love and thank you for boosting up my likes and my gift collection. I appreciate that, Jesse. Hey, enough of that.
What?
Enough of that.
Enough of that.
Enough of that cough. Yeah.
What?
No more. Got it?
What?
Yes? Hello. Hi. Hi.
Hi. Is Daniel on that TV?
He went to, I don't know where he went. He went back yonder.
That's Dan. That's John.
Yeah. He's coughing.
Well, hey, you going somewhere to do?
Those are hydrangeas. Those are hydrangeas for my next door neighbor. She cuts when she cuts her bush, she brings them over to me. He went to buy me a broom. No, he wouldn't know which broom I wanted. You know, I'm very picky about my brooms I ride. Aren't they beautiful flowers? Beautiful. The color is like poignant. I can't even find you guys, it's a joke. It's not that serious. I said enough coughing, none of that, Ed, and everybody's getting carried away. You guys don't know humor and
You're
sarcasm.
losing.
It's banter, it's fun, it's entertainment, it's communication. I do that all the time. It's normal.
What are we doing for the 4th of July? We got so much going on just to get there, right? We got
Yes,
so
it's
this
so hard to
weekend we
see.
got the chicks, right? And then we got the surgery next week, and we got all sorts of crap going up, and then we got the 4th of July.
Thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. Our mods are on point tonight. Do we got some crazy people in here? The floodgates are open. Ed's teeth, well, there's some are still there. I
The
mean,
man has all his
I
own
mean-
teeth. I mean, those are his teeth. He's got a full set of teeth. He brushes his teeth every night, and I think his teeth are the last. We just haven't had any issues with his teeth. He's taken care of them his whole life.
You're gonna be giving birth? That's exciting.
That would be awesome. Born on the 4th of July.
I'm glad it's you, not me, girl. Shit. I'm done pushing those babies out.
Laya, I think my dad reminds a lot of people of their dad or their experience. I think it's the generation.
I like
There's a lot of
bushes and
similarities
brooms.
to that
Hey,
generation.
we can make a band. Bushes and brooms.
He's not in bed. No, he's right over
That would
here.
be fun.
You had Danielle. And,
Vegas for the 4th? Nice.
ooh, that would be fun.
She did that when Dan wasn't there. Okay, Wesley. Ed, knock that off. No coughing, okay? Yes, I hide. I hide.
I can't drink coffee.
You can drink whatever you
No,
want.
you can drink. Let me fix this. Give it to me for a second. why it like gets hairs. Yeah, Wesley, it's not that big of a deal. I tell Ed that all the time.
As long as I got a normal place to put it down.
That's a good place to put it down, Pop.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
That's why I've done
Yeah. No, you did good, Dad.
Reno for
it.
the 4th?
Ah.
I haven't been to Reno.
Honk when you go through Elk Grove.
I haven't been to Reno in so long.
A good place to live off is
Mark is?
more.
Mark's at his house. Mark lives in a house, Pop. He owns a house.
I hope he does.
He does.
Bit. That's
He owns a couple of them.
I must have gotten bit. Look at that. I just saw it in the. Look at that big. You see that big thing? Crazy.
Give him beer.
Enough. Don't even respond to the beer shit. It irritates me.
Why?
Because it's just irritating already.
Why?
You've already answered the beer thing 5 times.
You do realize that there's a new group of people
I
here every 10
understand.
minutes.
And you don't have to respond to the beer comment every fucking time.
What else you want me to respond to? I mean, it's just a question. We're on here.
Where is that coming from?
That's coming from all over the world, Pop. Those are people all over the world that are watching us right now and commenting, and we're talking to them right now.
Norm?
All over the world, Pop. Every continent in the world,
TikTok's going crazy now. I got them riled up.
even Antarctica,
They got riled up.
Hawaii.
I did my job. I knew that was coming.
What did you do to TikTok?
Look, your numbers.
It's you?
Yeah. Look at the fucking. Look at.
I see. I'm saying that's you. You're
She's so controlling. Oh my God. Why is she so angry? She's such a bitch, Dan. You got to leave her. Oh my God. Why is she that way? Oh my God. She's just unbearable. Dan is such a good son. Thank you, Dan, for such service. Oh gosh. Hello from Bilbao in Spain. What's that? Bilbao. Team Dan.
what are you doing?
Team Dan. Look at your numbers.
And that's you. You know, you got anything to do with this guy sitting right here?
Damn
This
it.
guy's
Danielle.
Mr. Number. Look at that guy. I said, you're the number spot. You're the number man. Give me a fist bump. You're the number man.
Am I jealous? No. By the way, I'm not jealous because we're a team here. Social media, it's not a yin or yang. Everything we make, everything we get is joint, right? It's not just Team Dan's account. I do lift weights. I do. I started to swim again. Hi, Colin. How you doing? How many days sober? Dan's on his TikTok, and I have mine and YouTube. Yeah. No, wait, I gotta go. You have to go on Dan's page to see it all. Hi, Nicole. No. Danielle, poor Danielle. 36 days. Congrats, Colin. Colin's been sober for 36 days.
No shit.
Mhm.
That's why I haven't been getting texts from you, Colin. I know when you're drinking. I just don't know when you're sober. Because when you're drinking, my phone just lights up like a Christmas tree, man. Ding, 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 ding. And I do read them. I don't respond, obviously, because I know that you're hammered. But the 36 days, man, that's amazing. Wherever the hell you are, Colin. That's a viewer of ours. I've known Colin on social media for a long time, many years.
4 years.
And Colin can put him down, believe me. And he's 36 days sober. I know that's not easy, Colin. So, wow. Good job.
Let's hear from Ed. Ed, let's hear from you.
What?
Talk. Everybody wants to hear your words of wisdom.
What does, what's her name do?
I don't know what the hell she does.
The one fighting with the cat.
Danielle? I don't know, Pop. But there is a cat over there. He's looking at a cat.
One day at a time, but brother, that's one day at a time. That's all you can do. Is little by little.
Sorry.
What?
I had a little camera top pop out there.
Uh-huh.
The camera was off angle. I was cutting off my dad. I can't. It's hard for me to. I can't see myself in these TikTok things because it's all blacked out with comments. So it's hard for me to
Ozzy's
see what you guys are saying.
Ozzy's here just chilling in the sun.
Am I a tad grumpy? I was a tad. I don't think I'm grumpy now, but I've been grumpy all day. How you doing from Saudi? My dad is having his batteries and his pacemaker changed next week. So that is what we are, and which is another, we got to go deal with that. But that's something we have no choice. We have to do that. You're getting new batteries, Pop.
What?
You're getting new batteries.
I wish I could get some new
You're
batteries.
getting new batteries
I love my red
Yeah.
cup.
for your car and your pacemaker.
And what?
Your pacemaker.
This is
You
what's
got a
on,
pacemaker
this is what's
Oh
on
my
the menu
God.
tonight.
in your chest, right here. It's right there. That's a pacemaker.
This is what's on my menu.
Yeah, they're going to change the batteries,
I love cherry.
and it's a procedure, but
You're 8
it's
months?
right there.
Congrats,
on the
Cat
skin,
Crash.
so it's a really quick, easy procedure.
I need some double D's. Anybody got any?
Symptoms
remember those
started
double
about
Ds?
16 years ago.
Remember those double D's?
Double D's.
Or were they C batteries? We used to clap.
You're talking about batteries. I was thinking of something else.
I never had double D.
No, I was going. What the hell were you talking about? You did like in an AI picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
But remember,
This picture shows up of Danielle, and she's like stacked, and I'm like,
Where'd Dan go?
never seen that picture. In fact, I've known her pretty much her whole life, and I've
Vice
never
is
seen
you.
that. So AI,
remember, was it the double D's or was it C's that we
AI
got a
is
lot?
good AI too, man. They look real.
We had to buy a
They
lot.
look damn real. Like wow,
We got some angry.
what could have been? What I could be coming home to every night.
We got some angry witches on tonight.
I don't know. Who cares?
Well, let's have
I
fun.
can't see.
Let's have fun with the witches.
All right.
Oh, I can't. People won't let me have fun with them. Mean. How much older am I than Dan? 15
10 years
years.
older than me.
Oh, it's really 15, honey.
Zooey, thank you for the long time support. Appreciate it.
I was just gonna.
Do I think my kids will be caregivers?
No, I'm not gonna arm wrestle Dan. He would win.
I don't think so. Do you think our kids will be caregivers?
No.
I mean, they don't do a lot, of caregiving now when they have the opportunity. Like if they're not naturals at it, they don't just
No.
come in and go, "Oh, you need some help? Oh, let me do that for you. Oh,
No.
let me take care of that bathroom trip for you. I can do it." That has not
Our
happened.
siblings don't even do do Why would our
Nobody
kids-
does it. Nobody does it. But
I
we're
mean-
not talking about my siblings. We're talking about my kids.
Well, I'm just
That's the
saying,
question.
the
You don't
kids-
have to defend.
the kids
It is what it
and
is.
your siblings, nobody does it.
Yeah, but nobody asked about the siblings. It was just
But
answering
why,
the question.
but why would people expect our kids to take?
They didn't. They asked, "Do you think your kids will be caregivers?"
No,
And
but
I'm
why
just
do you
answering.
think? I know. Why would you think that our kids should be like, "Oh, Dad, I got the bathroom." I mean, nobody knows how to do it.
I don't. I mean, if I was that adamant about it, I'd say, Andrew, if you want to live in the house, you're going to do it. I don't. But I'm just pointing out, they could. They could just
This-
have it in them to go, "Let me help. Let me step up. Oh, you guys look tired.
See it?
Let me help you. Let me make dinner for Grandpa tonight. Let me help you get him to bed." That just never happened with anybody. It's never. Siblings, kids, never.
Mm-mm.
I have everyone in our family could be over here. And, the house is full of people. My dad goes, "I got to go to the bathroom." Dan,
Yeah.
that's what I get. I do it all the time. And that's what I get. Dan,
Dad
Dad wants to go to the bathroom. All right.
Or hey, Danielle, what should I make my dad? Don't worry, I got it. You don't have to ask, just do it. It's so funny. Dad has Danielle, are you here? I don't know where Dan is, but my dad needs to go to the bathroom. Okay, thank you.
And my mom was here with them last week, and Mark and Danielle was asleep,
in the room. And Mark and my mom was out there with my dad. Mark and I went to get lunch, and my mom calls me up and she's like, "Your dad has to go to the bathroom," and she wheeled him all the way to the bathroom.
I didn't hear a damn
And
thing.
I'm like, well, "What are you going to do with him, Mom? He can't
I
get
don't
up
know.
by himself." I don't know. I just wheeled him over here. He said he had to go to the bathroom. Well, you got to wait till I
It
get
was so
back,
funny because when I got there,
or you have to wake up Danielle.
she
One of
was
the
telling
two.
me about it, and she was like, "Well, I just wheeled him over there and said, well, get up,
Yeah,
get up."
she does. I mean, she has no
She has no
clue
idea, but she's
what we're dealing
also
with.
changing a little bit herself. So, her she forgets a little bit like you can't just get up.
Sure, dinner
What, Pop?
or food.
What about it?
Where is it?
Are you hungry?
Well, I'm always hungry.
No, there's no way.
Pop, you just ate a big dinner.
There's no
You
way.
ate a big dinner. You ate a big dinner and dessert.
She did
I
try it,
did,
Carol.
yeah.
It was funny. She did. She's like, "Well,
Big
Danielle,
dinner.
I just rolled him over there. I didn't know what to do. I just said, get up, Ed, go to the bathroom." And I realized he couldn't do it.
You
He didn't
enjoyed it,
understand.
Pop.
So she's like, "I rolled him back. I tried. I didn't know what to do with him." I said, "Well,
He's
I
got a
tried."
great appetite, and that's one of
Yeah,
the things
but
that keeps him going.
that was literally 4 pounds of food. I mean, there's just no way. Potatoes, chicken, green beans.
It was like farm food, man. It was like
It was like sticks to the
heavy
guts.
food.
Yeah.
But chicken instead of beef.
Yeah.
Or whatever you made.
Hello in Puerto Rico. The show is better when I attend. Yeah, because I grab
Yes.
because people don't like me on Dan's channel. They get very like anti Danielle on this channel, which makes me giggle that I get under people's skin so much. Pops is curating. Oh, yeah, curating a monster. There's got to be some major shit in that stomach. That colon's got to be. There's something. You a fan though. Anyway, I'm just egging it on. I love egging it on. And I'm not even drinking. Anyway, the Tim, I've never messaged anybody. I don't message people unless you message me and I reply to you, but I don't just send out randomly random messages to people. So that's a fake account. Grandpa's just there, right? No permission, just taking his memory loss. Yes, we are just, exposing him for money. Please send gifts. In the arms of an angel. It's for dementia, and we need the money. So please look and send. Thank you very much. Amen. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh, people are so dumb. It's so funny. I hate that commercial too. It makes me so mad that they did that, right? And the poor animals, just sitting there all pathetic. This is the same thing we do for Ed. Please send your millions of dollars. And if you can't afford $1 million, $1 a day will save him. $1 a day will save this man from the cruel reality of dementia. $1 a day. That's it. Yes, it's Dan's TikTok.
What are we talking about?
Well, somebody said you're just using him for, funds and all that stuff. So I started singing, in the arms of an angel.
You're using me for funds or him?
No, him. He has no permission and we just put him on for money. So I'm saying, yes, we do. Please send him $1 a day. We'll keep this man alive and help ward off dementia.
I can't tell. Are you?
You like that? My
Pop,
Catherine.
we
Sarah
need
Catherine.
money. We need money.
Tap, 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 tap.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. Look, we got Ed on. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching.
I don't see our Cash App filling up. You guys,
Oh
come
my
on.
God. Oh my God. The bills are piling up.
In the arms of
What
an angel.
more?
No, Pop, everything's fine. Everything's fine, Pop.
Don't say that, because what's the secret to your successful marriage? Is it successful? What do we consider
The
successful?
secret is we haven't got divorced yet. That's our secret. When it happens,
What-
you'll know it.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did you
But I mean, you don't ever have anything good to say about our marriage.
you disappeared and
What did you get on your hand right there?
What are you talking about?
What's that?
5 years ago?
What?
It's a B.
Oh, for Bihar?
Yeah.
Okay. I hadn't noticed that.
Oh my God, this thing's so old. I mean, you literally left and came back and a complete cockroach nibbling up your asshole.
I came back with a cockroach.
Yes, up your ass. I mean, you just got it. I can't do anything right. Let me just sit here and be quiet again. I can't have fun with anything.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
You just yelled at me,
For what?
belittling me
For
once
what?
again on a live.
I don't-
Can't hang up on the cuff.
Huh? What, Pop?
The cat
The cat?
is
What?
behind all the
Yeah, there's a cat there.
2, 3.
There's a cat right behind him. He's looking
Right
at it.
there. Yeah, I can see it from here.
Yeah.
And he's alone by himself.
Look, if I divorce my husband, I ain't dating any men. I can tell
Whack
you
your
that.
armpit again. We may have to do that.
Marriage is life's
We're gonna
hardest
have to do a
challenge.
fundraiser for Alzheimer's.
Marriage and caregiving are
So
both
that-
out there.
And
What?
maybe my armpit, my chin, whatever needs to be done to raise some money to cure this disease.
Poor Dion, he did nothing wrong. Never.
Dad had to save me. Yeah, my dad saved me in life for sure. He really did.
I have to
He's a
stop
couple
that.
of
This is
times.
bothering me. Respect my husband. Respect is earned, not deserved. Alkman.
Nick, nobody's getting divorced
The
because
Alkman.
the simple fact of the matter is we choose to stay together. We choose to do, we choose each other and whatever issues we have rather than give up. That's why we're together. We choose to stay together
guys.
and work
How are you?
through whatever issues pop up. And
Yeah,
there are
yeah,
issues,
me
man.
too.
They're hard. They're hard for me. They're hard for her.
Oh, you
We
teenagers. You
both
got
have
a
our
teenager?
issues,
Fuck.
and we choose to make it work. Or we
Marriage,
choose to keep working
teenagers,
on it.
perimenopause,
That's the real
caregiving.
answer.
Fuck.
We choose not to give up. Marriage is an investment, and it's a
Yeah, thank you,
job
Carolyn.
that never ends.
She speaks over you. That means I don't have respect. Oh, Audie, come on. Go watch a movie. Our kids are 27, 25, and 21. Can you believe our kids are that old?
It's hard to believe. It really is.
Every time I say that
I'm
out
none
loud,
closer to like I got 18 when Jennifer was born. I thought in
nobody
18
can.
years we get our
afford
lives
it.
back. Those lives are never coming back, ever.
I mean, every time I say those numbers, it literally like stops me dead in my tracks. Like I'm almost dead.
My dad walks every day, Kimberly. We walk him wherever he goes.
Pissing me off.
He's walking. He has not walked
The
as
baby,
much
the
today
21
as
year old
normal. As I
does.
said earlier, he's just a little off. He's a little tired. But he did go through. He did walk. He went through a shower,
Yes,
which
Terry.
is a very physical
Everybody
thing
gets
for him. So he
Yes.
has gotten his legs
Yes. Hi, Dr.
strengthened
B.
today, but he has not
15,
walked as
17,
much as he
16.
normally does.
Lila, I like that. 15, 16, 76, and
94.
80. Word. I'm almost dead. I mean, where's the best?
I know there's a cat.
Not dead. The best is yet to come. When is the best? They told me after my kids left home, the best was yet to come.
Yeah,
And,
the cat.
and then we got Ed. And then we got Ed. Lord have mercy. You're a teacher.
Is it
Ugh.
Memorialized Genti?
Do you guys ever get a
I'm
vacation?
not sure
No.
what that means.
Mm-mm.
Water aerobics would be great for my dad. If we
It's
had
cats.
like the right water setup. They would be absolutely wonderful for him. Taking him to a place where they have that and
Oh,
putting him
don't.
through that would be very difficult.
hope
But
I
if we
live
had
that
it,
long.
like if we were billionaires, if we were Elon Musk, we'd wheel him down, get him up, lock him into a ramp into the pool that would be 90 degrees, and it would be great for him, for sure. Wouldn't have to worry about falling.
Oh,
breaking a
Reed,
hip.
it
It'd
is
be really good.
very. It's crazy.
God, it's amazing what you can
need
do
a
with
Zen.
money. You
There you
can
go.
you can live a better life, and he could have a better life if we were that wealthy.
In the
But-
arms of an angel.
I didn't found PayPal. I don't own a boring company or a satellite company or a car company.
Dan's ready.
I
to
don't
throw
have
that.
any meme coins that I'm selling.
Dan's
I'm
ready
not
to
a part
throw
of any
that.
Saudi wealth fund or.
And he's not a prince or
I'm
a.
not a prince.
yeah.
I'm not I guess I'm the pauper. I'm not a pauper either, but I'm not a prince. We have what we have, and we make the best with what we have.
Well, that's true. Nicole said if we were Elon, we probably wouldn't even be caring for Ed. He would be in our house in another wing being cared for by people.
You're watching via Starlink.
What you do? Mal, Daniel.
Yeah, Pop. I'm right here.
That's for sure, Michael. I appreciate that.
Daniels.
That's mine right here, Pop.
Where's Daniels?
I'm right here. I'm Daniel.
If this gonna do that.
I've been Daniel my whole life, Dad. You named me. You're my father. You
Juliet.
picked my
Well,
name.
that's the way it goes.
You named me.
I named you.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Good, bad, and the ugly, Denise.
It's probably my mom. But
The
what?
good, bad, and the ugly.
Yeah, why?
100%.
Good name. But Daniel, a good name for you.
Froggy, we miss you in the morning.
Did you guys hear that? So this is what cracks me up. This is why the man, it's he just lifted my spirits. And I don't know if you caught it, but I said, you name me. And my dad said right now, he's all, well, I wanted you to have a good name, and Daniel is a good name. I mean, he just
I know.
sometimes blows me away. Pop, it is a great name. I thank you for giving me my name. I got a name.
I know, Denise.
I got
Girl,
a name.
I've been
And I
29
carry
years.
it with me like my
20
daddy did.
29, almost 29 years next month. 29 years. Fuck.
You ever
And
heard
that
song?
that doesn't even
What?
include
Have
all
you ever
the
heard that
other
song?
time before. You
What?
know?
I got a name. I think it's anybody know, is that Jim Croce?
Your mouth.
Well, it's a great song. One of my favorite songs, actually.
Oh, hi, Warren.
Who led me down the highway? Who led me down the
Well,
highway?
enjoy. Cheers a
Who
little bit.
plowed the road so I could walk on by?
The name, no,
I
the
changed the lyrics
conversation
because I
does
like
not
those
happen.
lyrics better, but
I look rested. I took a nap.
all the pine trees lining the winding road.
Got a phone.
I took a
got
nap,
a name.
so I feel good.
I got a name.
Oh, Patrick, thank you so much. Patrick just donated for Ed's exercise pool. I appreciate that. That was sweet.
Thank you, man. What was it for?
For Ed's exercise pool. Need a little bit more about that, but that's okay.
I have not heard Jim Croce's son. I would love to hear him. I'm gonna look. I didn't know he had a son that was out singing. I'm gonna go look him up on YouTube right when we get off. That's pretty cool. I mean, I really, Jim Croce, I think, died in the 70s on a mission to help the poor. Kind of like Roberto Clemente, same kind of thing. He was flying to help somebody, and either the plane crashed or whatever. But just a good man. Is this cup empty? No, it's not empty, but it's getting down there. It makes that sound that you want to put some more in here, babe.
What?
You want more water? You were watching how much he's drinking.
No.
Guess what happens at night when he drinks this much? And it's a good thing because it flushes the system out. So we always pushing liquids through him. But I'm going to tell you, that liquid comes out. And it comes out usually at night, and like about midnight tonight, I'll be dealing with some, like changing a lot because he's drinking a lot.
And guess what?
This is mine too.
Guess what the
Morning too.
time brings me.
The same thing.
That's mine. Daniel, that's
She's filling it up, Pop. She's filling it up for you. She'll bring it back when she fills it up.
She'll take it and use it herself.
No, she'll fill it up and bring it back to you. Man, that's it. You know,
I hope you're right.
I'm right, Pop. Believe me, she's doing it for you. We'll see.
We'll see, I can understand why if she would do that.
I gave him a popsicle today. And again, he's cracking me up over here. I'm all, Danielle's filling up your cup. And he's all, no, she'll use it and drink it herself. That's what he said. Well, no, she'll bring it back. And he's all, well, we'll see. I mean, that's the kind of thing that just cracks me the fire
Well, it's a fact.
up.
The problem with that particular drink
Yeah.
is its location,
It's location.
as where there's so many individual persons in that area. Yeah, oh yeah.
It is the most popular beer in America right now, Pop. You're right. Look, she brought it back.
I know. I wasn't worried. Sure she was gonna bring it back.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I mean, that's why and so like 2 minutes ago when I said she's filling it up, he's all, no, she's not filling it up. She's gonna drink it herself. And I'm all, she's gonna fill it up and bring it back. And he's all, well, we'll see. She brought it back, and he just said, I knew she was bringing it back. Like, you know, that's I live with two people like that. You know, the facts change and their story changes. It's incredible. But that's my dad. I mean, and those are the things that make this worth doing, right? Is those kind of, he's in there. He's a person. He has, ups and downs. He's not just this, wonderful, polite man. Inside, he has his wants. He wants that drink, and if she's taking it, he wants it. I mean, he's a real person. He's still my dad. He's still the same person that's in there.
It's already
That cat's sitting there, Pop.
it's already full of
Mhm.
backups.
Yeah. Hey, dear, you want to brush his teeth?
What?
Pinch him. What about a good memory care facility? What about it, Pam? Is that what you think? Is that what you think? Is that what you would do to your dad? Sitting here like this? I mean, do you think he'd rather be in a facility?
Dear, why are you even bothering to respond to Pam? Honey, you don't need to. Just carry on and
Again,
ignore it.
it was not a personal attack on me. I'm responding to the comment, and I'm saying, is that really what you think? I mean, you're watching him right now. You really think that he would be better? And I'm saying bye, Pam. I'm just saying honestly, you think he'd be better in a facility where he didn't know anybody and where he didn't get wheeled up to be on lives and go through this shit with his family, good and bad, and vulgar and all that? I mean, he's living a life here, and this is part of his life. He gets to watch us live our lives, and it's better than being alone in a facility. I don't know how that's not. I mean, a lot of a lot of people don't have a choice, and a facility is not a bad place to put somebody if you can't properly care for them. I have no issue. My mom lives in a independent living with a assisted and memory care unit, and I see them. They take great care of them. I mean, and a lot of people that's where they spend their years, and they hopefully have great people. And that's the majority of how we cage elderly people now. We put them in these homes, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I personally think if you can do it at home, I think it's better. That's just my own opinion. And I wouldn't want, I hope I never have to. If he could get to the point where the medical care that he requires makes it impossible for him to be here. And I hope that never happens. I hope he passes away before that happens, so that he can die in a peaceful way here in his home. I've often said, how do I want to find my dad? How do I want to learn that he died? I want to get up one morning. I want to walk in and I want to see that he's passed peacefully in the night with no issues, no nothing, no groaning, no pain, just passed away and has a pleasant look on his face when I see him in the morning. And I will feel I have a job well done. I will have no regret. And I will think he's on and that we did the best we could. What I don't want to do is, at this point, he's brushing his teeth and he probably inhaled something. That's one reason why I like to have him brush his teeth, because I feel that if he's doing it, he just has a better feel, for like the toothpaste that's rummaged around his mouth and it's not as easily going to slip back. I'm much more making him do the small things like brush his teeth. So, and yeah,
He drank some water and swallowed some as he was rinsing.
all right, yeah, and he's so you give him water to drink and spit, right? And it's just a process. So you clean his mouth out first, and while he was doing that, instead of spitting it, he drank some and it went down the wrong pipe.
Okay, open, 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 open it.
Celia asked it, and I get this question multiple times. Do I worry about dementia? I have way too much to worry about than worry about dementia right now. I have real issues that are here and confronting me every day. And so I don't have time to worry. I don't have the mental capacity to worry about dementia. I have too many, real life things that I have to respond to. Ava, I believe he's lucky to have us, and I also believe that I'm lucky to have him. That we are lucky to have him. Danielle doesn't realize it, but I think what she's doing right now is a really rewarding thing, and I think she's going to look back on it and feel really good about herself, even though it was during a tumultuous time with perimenopause and all the social media bullshit. She'll look back, I think, and say that was a good period of our lives. Maybe glory days when we're in our 80s. Hey, remember when we were on TikTok? Remember that? And we'd get on these lives and there'd be 1,000 people on there, or, it's just, we do have help, Comfort. We do. We have everything we can have. And it's just simply hard. It doesn't matter how much help you have. Jay Leno has more money than God, and he's taking care of his wife, and he prefers to do it, the intimate things himself, because it's just that's for him. That's the natural way to do it, and that's what he's chosen to do. He could have, CNA, there's 3 CNAs in there doing everything, but he doesn't. And I that would be a kind of a sanitary environment as well. My dad lives in a house with the good, the bad, the screaming, the yelling, the crying, the laughing, everything, but it's family and it's familiar to him. My dad is 94 right now. How you doing in Ireland? My dad's been married twice. Who do I look up to? That's a great question. I can tell.
Walker.
Yeah.
He's really tired right now, so he's.
I'll tell you how I judge people I got to get the walker for them.
Come on, Edward. Thank you.
I have a real simple way that I evaluate people and judge people. And it's not that I don't dismiss people that don't live up to the standard, because I'm incredibly understanding of the human condition. But how do I judge people, and how do in my own mind, I look at how they treat other people, and that's it. How do you treat other people? And it can be confusing, especially on social media or on TV. You can get Ellens, right? Where Ellen has this, oh, I'm a good person. I give money away. I'm really nice. And she turned out to be a raging bitch, like just a really mean person. And so I don't judge a person like Ellen very well. Other people like Jay Leno, who I've never heard say a bad thing about anybody ever, even, when he's probably had cause to do so, he chooses to take the high road. I respect Jay Leno. Could I be that gracious? I don't know. I might be a little different, but that's how I judge people. Patricia, well, thank you. Towards what? Towards Doc Spam Fund. I'm not sure what that is, but thank you. This is a Pink Floyd shirt. It's a shirt I've had for 20 years. am I a Kyle Larson fan? I'm a huge Kyle Larson fan. He went to the same high school as my kids. His mother has reached out and sent us also a lot of gear, and I hope to hook up with Kyle Larson. If I can't get him on a show, maybe I'll see him around in Elk Grove. He's here a lot. He is another good person. He treats people well. So I am a big fan of Kyle Larson for sure. Kyle Larson is a maybe the best NASCAR driver in the world, arguably. So that and from my town of Elk Grove. So yeah, I'm a huge Kyle Larson fan. I'm a lawyer.
I need you to keep pushing.
Thanks, Reed. Do I believe Ellen did all that to her employees? I believe it, Mama. I certainly believe it. I have a very low opinion of Ellen. I heard it from too many people, and I saw what she did to Maria Carey. And it's just things like that. So what she did to Maria Carey was just absolutely god awful. There were rumors that Maria Carey was pregnant, and she didn't want to announce it. And she went on the Ellen show, and Ellen um, pulled out a bottle of champagne, and she said, "Oh, there's been rumors that you're pregnant, but you're not pregnant. Let's toast it." And she hands her a glass of alcohol. So basically, Maria Carey can either drink the alcohol and endanger her fetus, or she can, tell the world what she's not ready to do. And then sometime later, she had a miscarriage, and she was just really down and out. And so Ellen made basically her miscarriage public. And that's not a good person, to get likes, clicks, views on TV, to get ratings. I think that's really shitty. And I don't think that's how you treat other people. So that's how I judge Ellen. That's how I judge people. It's simple. How do you treat other people? Mariah. Thank you, Corey. Mariah. Kyle Busch just passed away. It was I think Kyle Busch, which was another tragedy. He had a lung infection. I think he had pneumonia, and it went septic. And the infection spread all over, got in his bloodstream, went all over his body, and they couldn't control it. It got out of control, and he died. All the money in the world, and yet he died of sepsis, which is basically an infection that overtook his body. It's a tragedy. Like really young, like 42. My wife my wife was a daycare center. She took care of kids. She was a director of a kinder care center, and when she went on maternity leave with my third child, Andrew, she never went back. So she worked up until she was pregnant with Andrew. So 21 years. She hasn't worked in 21 years.
Push. I need you to push again.
CRNA. You were 26 years in daycare. That's hard work too. And yeah, she did it. Do I think we can overcome mental health, Mama? I think mental health is the most difficult um, medical issue that people face because it's in your own brain, and fighting your own brain and figuring out how to to control how you feel and different chemicals that are released by your own brain and dopamine deficits. It's really hard, but I think there are ways to do it. I haven't discovered them all, but I've dealt with anxiety, and I'm working on continuously working on it by compartmentalizing it and trying not to think about it and think about other things. That's helped me. So I do believe that there is help out there for people that are suffering. It's just not that easy. And when you're dealing with mental illness, it is hard. The crash situation. Which crash situation, Ava?
Yeah, we got liftoff.
We do. So what she just reported, we've been waiting all day on poop. I mean, we've spent, Danielle and I, it was a joint effort today. We were with him in the very early when he first got up because he hadn't pooped yesterday. And so we spent a lot of time on the toilet this morning. This afternoon we spent, probably 2-3 hours just dealing with trying to get him to poop. And we never had a full lift off, and now we are. Hey! Hey! Coco. She just went after a cat that came in here. The Coco gets, she can't get like that with cats. A cat came in the dog door and Coco,
It's only certain cats,
I know.
then not with Bart.
Do I have implants? I don't have implants. They're capped or whatever, you know, whatever.
What worked?
What?
Push the butt.
What?
Push the butt.
Push the butt? Push the butt. So we're coming up with ways to, so the problem is not that there's a blockage, right? Or like a hard piece of poop to put out. The problem is when you have dementia, one of the things that can happen is you can forget how to push. So every time we sit him down, we have to remind him how to push out a poop. You know, if you don't, it'll eventually come out. You can, you know, stick them with the stool softener. Eventually, it'll come out in a diaper. But you know, you want him to poop on the toilet, and we're continuing to make that happen, and it just happened right now. So I am. Do you want me to take? You want me to take care of the cleanup? Well, I'm happy to come in and finish if you want. Yeah, it's that, and so we had a very good, he's done, he finished, so that makes my night a little easier because, you know, when I go in and change him, my night doesn't end till midnight. And, you know, he may go to bed at 7, but I still can't relax knowing that I have another change. I can't go to sleep, I can't fall asleep. I have to be up, and it's a long day. It's not hard. I mean, that time period is quiet. I get to do my own thing. The phone's not ringing. I'm not making videos. I mean, it's a relaxing time. But between the time he goes to bed and the time I change him, I'm still on. And sometimes I will see him walking by. But if he hadn't pooped, that would be something I'd have to deal with at 11 or 12 o'clock at night. That means, you know, if he had a little bit, I'm gonna take him to the bathroom and sit, and it could be another hour or two. And I'm so glad that that's not going to happen tonight because he just did it. So I'm not going to be sitting in the bathroom with my dad from 11:30 to 12:30 or 1 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be an easy change, which makes my night a lot better. So I am thrilled that she made that happen. That's good for her. I mean, that's been my thing is getting him to poop, and she's been watching me. You know, it's not easy to deal with this additional issue. And so she's learning as I'm learning, and we have a really, that's a really good thing.
You notice how quiet I was?
I do. She's what she's alluding to is that when I have him on the poop, I'm not quiet, right? Because she's whispering, she's talking into his ear. I'm sitting in a chair as it's like a cheerleader going, poop, push, dad, push, you gotta push. And I get up and squat down like I'm sitting on a toilet and go, to show him, you know, how to push or push on his, Teepa Snow said, push on his, you know, right here and just kind of, it gives him an idea. You push around here and you can help you can help start it all the way around here. You just kind of push down with your arms. And that's the kind of stuff we do. And that's it. But tonight it's going to be an easy night. So I am really happy about that. You have 2,030 wives. I mean, if you visited one wife each day, it would take you what? 3 into 3,000, 10 years just to spend one night with one wife. A different wife every day, every night. That's different. You'll be my one wife. One wife's about all I can handle. I did not have implants, Cox. I've never had an implant. I just had caps, and it never really hurt. I mean, like a root canal hurt more. You're set with 2,000 wives. Thank you, Carrie. I appreciate that. Do we get away? Do we get away to do something as a
It was
couple?
only like a day. I mean, it wasn't like 5 days. It was a day.
Oh, well, he's only a day behind, so that's fine. My dentist was Camden Dental. Was my dentist, Dr. D. Do all beers taste the same? No, no. I'm not, I mean, I don't like beer that much. I'm ADHD. It helps give me a dopamine shot. And so I just drink my choice was the lowest calorie, lowest carb beer. And that's what I drink. And I don't particularly, if I'm going to drink something that I like, I'm going to drink a soda or a Capri Sun or something. I am 58. I'm one of the youngest children, Jenny. From my mom, I'm the fifth and youngest child. Then they divorced, and my dad had Josh with Janice. So I'm not the youngest of my dad. I'm the youngest of my mom, though. Come on, take a seat. Bail me out.
Why? You don't like it when I bail you out.
I love it when you bail me out.
You bitch because you don't like what I do.
Well, I just don't want to bitch people.
I wasn't bitching at people. I was
Alright.
having fun with
Then
people.
bitch. Come in.
I mean, I can do what I want. I'm a grown ass adult.
I can do what I want.
Again, that's why I stopped doing it with you because you were being an ass
Uh-huh.
about it. Anyway, okay. My job is done.
The queen is back.
We
She's
got
back.
we got more money. You missed it. We got more money. Oh my gosh. I think was it Patrick? Anyway, so I was Dan's very loud when he does the pooping thing. Sometimes you hear him in the morning yelling, "Poop!" And I just got in his ear and I was like,
Do
"Can
you guys really do it?
can
What
I
do you mean?
finish?"
Yeah.
I said, "Can you just poop?"
I mean, let's put
Dan,
it together.
Well, I mean, what do you want me to do?
I don't know.
So I said, "Can you just poop?" And he said, "Oh, push my butt." And I said, "Push your butt." And so he started pushing. And then he started pushing.
And that's that's the thing is him remembering how to do it. So any way that we can spark that memory, whatever works at the time.
my diet, Dr. Pepper cherry with my straw. I love this thing. By the way, I've had this same red cup for the last 2 weeks. I just rinse it out and I put it back in. You can hear him right out in the garage. And I was just quiet. I told him today, he actually did it. I said, Dan.
They can hear me out in the garage.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how you hear that.
You're
It's a long
loud.
way away, but
You're
yeah.
loud.
This morning I was with him for an hour
And
trying to get.
I
him to
told
poop
him
this
today
morning.
earlier before he had me take over. And I said, tell him in his ear. Just tell him in his ear. Yelling is just too much for him. But if you tell him in his ear, it's better and it's calmer. And he's calmer. So that's what I said.
I mean, that's probably better.
So
I'm me and I'm with my dad. And in the
Denise
morning,
says we always hear you.
yeah, I mean, in the morning is one of my favorite times with him, because he usually, knows who I am. I'm getting him up. We're going to eat breakfast and we go into the bathroom. We do our thing in the
Could you
bathroom.
imagine if you were trying to poop and somebody was yelling, poop!
Push.
Push! I don't think it would be, I think it would literally
It's hard, what do you do?
But you do. I mean, here's the thing.
You just do it.
You get frustrated sometimes because if you're trying to do something, you have to sit there for 45 fucking minutes. Is the bathroom gradual guess? No. Oh, I do it with not the poopies because remember we wipe but I do that, Nikki, sometimes. I got a frog in my throat. So yeah, I just did it very quiet. Did you know? Could you hear? I mean, I'm close. Did you hear me? I told him he needed to poop. Yeah, but I was in his ear most of the time. So some hearing. Well, and Dan's hard of hearing too. Yeah. And I was poking his belly today because it was hard.
What?
It's hard, his belly. I was poking his belly. Try to move it. I was poking. Ed, you feel that? Yeah.
No one wants to know what.
About pooping? Well, it's very important.
I mean, you know what? If you're going to tell a caregiving story, at some stage in that story, pooping is going to become one of your major issues. It wasn't for 4 years. It wasn't an issue at
Oh,
all.
sorry, Brenda.
Never had to worry about it, think about it.
It's hard.
I mean, showering was an issue, when he was walking, because you have to go in, make sure he gets in, shower, make sure you clean everything out.
And Britt,
But
I mean, imagine.
Is a real issue.
And
right now.
imagine when you're constipated. Imagine, right? Like how uncomfortable you are if you have to poop.
It's just what we do. It's just what we deal with, and we try not to do it. I don't do a lot of videos on it, and was trying to
I
figure
did
out
one
how
t-
to do
I
it.
did one today because I was sitting there eating my popcorn, telling him to poop. He's on the phone doing business, and I'm just like, "Yep, this is just a normal day, sitting here waiting for Ed to poop." He kept pulling his pants up. No, not yet. Nope, not yet. You got to poop, and he was just not there. I had 45 minutes, and I finally said, "Let's go. We're done."
Yeah, I mean, and that's what you do. We'll try later. We'll try, walk a little more and try later today. I'm still rooting for the Spurs. I
Oh my
wanted
God,
to
Carrie,
go to Game 7.
You could get a pull-up bar. Yeah, that's a good idea.
A what
A
bar?
pull-up bar. So while we're waiting, we can exercise.
That would be good.
No dignity for the man. You want me to talk about our bowel movements? I had
Listen,
one today.
we don't show the man, obviously, but if you can't talk about it, I mean, give me a break.
Get over yourself.
We're covering caregiving, and you want us just to ignore the biggest part of
I
what we're
can
doing
start. I
right
have
now.
twins too.
And we have ignored it for a long time, but it is just a big
Now
deal.
it's consuming our life.
It is our life. And so what are these videos? What have they always been? They've been our lives. And every stage it's different. And we're sharing what we're going
Right,
through. And
Brenda.
that's what we're going through.
Yeah, it's not about dignity. Everybody poops. Everybody pees.
And
women
we're not
have
showing the
periods
man in those
on the
videos,
toilet.
right?
Although it is funny because he's
It's
massaging.
freaking hilarious. The videos would get 20 million views, but we're not going to do that. I mean, my dad cracks me up, even on the toilet.
Oh,
He cracks me up.
hang in there. He does. I mean, he'll say, I am pooping. He's rubbing his
Push,
legs.
Dad. I am pushing. No, you're not. I know when he's pushing. He's pushing his legs, or
And right now, the pooping thing is literally like it's phased, like it's phased out, right? And so now it's a different phase of just not understanding what's happening.
It's because he forgets
Yeah.
how to poop, and when you forget that you have to push, somebody has to help you. No one's business, dude. Right? It's nobody's business, but it's our life, and we're sharing our lives.
It's not a
And it's nothing to be ashamed of. It's nothing bad, or that needs to be stigmatized, or don't talk about that, don't talk about poop. I mean, it's reality.
Yeah.
And you can not talk about it, you can choose to whatever.
Stick
but-
your head in your ass, but we talk
No,
about
I mean, you could
we
choose
talk-
not to talk about it, but caregivers are going through it, and we have a lot of caregivers that watch. And so, we're one thing we've tried to do with this channel is be real, and not shortcut, or not fake it, not just show you the good moments, or just not show you the bad moments. We want to show you all of it.
Or
The
talk
good,
about
bad,
the
and what is in between is most of the time.
just like our marriage. Everything is out there in the open. It's not a big deal, and we're not ashamed of anything. Remember that.
It wasn't my choice, but it's out there, and it is. No, my siblings don't help with my dad. They help, like, if Danielle's gone, my siblings will come over and give me a break. They'll sit with him, so I can walk or go shopping or do whatever I have to do. They're there, Johnny on the spot, but they're not gonna help him poop, because they simply don't.
Yes,
They don't
yeah.
understand it. They don't know. Have we ever tried swinging? That question comes up all the time too.
OWAS.
And
Okay,
yes,
OWAS.
I'm a swinger.
They forget.
I'll just announce it
Forget.
now. I am open for other relationships with other women.
Ed said, okay. Ed said
Let
today.
me finish, so I don't leave it out there with that. But as of now, 0. I have had 0 takers. Nobody has said, okay, I'll swing with you. So while I am a swinger, I just am an inexperienced. I've just never happened
Oh,
yet.
Annie, hang tough, girl.
Maybe I'm too bald to swing. I don't know, but
Now I
I'm
forgot what I
always
was gonna
open
say.
for
Oh, the
new
toilet.
fun experiences.
Ed did say today, he said, I'm tired of sitting on this toilet. I said, well, I'm also tired of being here. Push. I am pushing. Fuck. So he's like, I'm not done yet. Well, how do you know when I'm done? I said, when I smell or hear it. Oh,
And to be honest, and we're gonna get a lot of
Sorry.
TMIs. I know when he poops, and it ain't hearing it. It's I can smell it. That's when I know he's pooped. When I smell it, and I know, sometimes you get gas, but I know when he's pooped. I can
so
tell.
there was a little bit of a gas. Sometimes
The
you know,
gas
it's like
will- the
like
gas
the
will
gas. It
evaporate.
kind of feels like the gas pushes it through. You know,
I know
it's like
when
a
he's
bubble at the holding the shit in, and once he, and then it comes, you're like, thank God, thank the God.
it burns when I pee. You
He's
need to
been
see a
saying that.
doctor, man.
He's been
It's
saying
called
that forever.
gonorrhea.
He's been wanting attention.
When it burns when you pee, gonorrhea. When you were with somebody you shouldn't have been, gonorrhea. When you go out at night and it's
Uh-huh.
very, very late and you take somebody home, gonorrhea, gonorrhea. It's gonorrhea. Get your penis checked for gonorrhea. It's just an antibiotic, dude. It's not a big deal. Take it. Can't tell you for sure. I've never had it, but or any venereal disease. Have you ever had one? No, we've never had them. So we're very lucky. We've never had to deal with gonorrhea.
I mean, have I ever had?
or
What do you?
crabs or what else? Herpes. We're herpes free. What else?
Herpes is for life.
I know, but
Just
not
so you know.
not mine.
When our kids, when they were teenagers and they would leave,
That would be what I would say to my
Dad would
kids.
scream, "Herpes is for life."
When my kids were walking out the door to go on wherever they were going, that was my goodbye. Herpes is forever. Every time. My two daughters. I don't know if I ever said it to my Andrew, but
You're gone as a follower. Oh no. Oh my girl. Fuck. We lost one. Anyway,
UTIs are no fun. Male, female.
I've had a UTI one time and I thought I was dying a long time ago. So
Will your kids take care of you? That's the question again. My answer is I doubt it.
no, I don't expect them to.
I don't have
don't expect it.
expectations. But I don't know what
Thanks,
the
Selena.
future holds. I never thought I'd be taking care of my
Well,
dad.
one loss, we gain one that loves it. Thank you, Selena.
I never thought that I would take care of my dad the way I
Stance.
am.
Woohoo.
But here I am.
Let's do it. Let's go. Maybe I'm thinking mastitis, which is different than a UTI. But I think I had mastitis and I thought I was gonna die. I think I had a UTI too. Anybody get that mastitis shit? That was just a nightmare.
How do you get a UTI? You have to
Uh,
have sex or something, right?
Sex and cleanliness. Sometimes you just have a little flap of urine that just doesn't go out. I don't know. It's everything
I've
dirty.
never had one, so I wouldn't know.
I have, but a long time ago.
I shower.
Well, I shower too. Staying in your underpants too long
I
after
don't
they've
do
been
that.
sweating.
I don't do that.
Well, you don't have a vagina. Vaginas hold bacteria because, especially in the underwear. So, like, unless you have a big gaping hole in your penis and your urethra sits in just a bed of like urine at the tip, you ain't gonna get it. But we're an open cavern, so you're really not supposed to sit in your underwear after exercising or moist underpants if you're,
I mean, I don't need to hear the term moist underpants ever again in my life. I mean, that's one term that I could do without. I will be much better. We should all eliminate that term from our vocabulary. We should all take a vow right now. Nobody will say moist underpants. It just doesn't, it's not a,
Uh-oh, Dan's asking for me. I mean, Ed's asking for me.
the man is calling.
He's saying, Danielle,
Calling her, but I'm.
Danielle, are you in bed? Yeasty meat curtains. Those sometimes happen to make more problems for you if your meat curtains are a little longer than normal. Because what happens is it traps all the bacteria in your underpants. It's like a nice folded napkin. Yeah, so you got to be careful. If you have meat curtains, you got to be extra careful with the cleaning and to let it flow, because you got to keep that shit dried out. Yes. You got to keep that shit dried out.
I'm not gonna shut it. 'Cause I like to
It's like a folded napkin. You got to fold it and you got to let it breathe. So when you get it out of the underpants after it being folded up, you need to let it breathe and open it up
Are
at
we still
night.
talking about underpants?
We're talking about the labial folds and unfolding them so they can breathe, or else you get a problem.
I think if you had regular sex, I don't think you'd ever have a problem.
Sex also causes, because if you don't clean your hoo-ha,
Well, you should always clean.
yeah, but the residuals always stay and linger, and then they fester, and then they grow into things that you don't want in your coocher. The coocher is a very interesting animal. You know, she's deep, she's wide, she's cavernous, and she leads to internal things that most people just are fascinated with: tubes and ovaries and eggs and all sorts of shit. So it can be very challenging for the woman at times.
It is definitely an amazing organ. I mean, it's a very powerful organ, I will tell you that. If you've ever heard, like the power of the pussy, it's real. I don't know what it is about that organ with all the fallopian tubes and the fucking ovaries and the eggs and all the, the labia, the whatever, but it has a certain amount of power over people, and it is real. It's not imaginary. It's not fibromyalgia. It is real. It is, I mean, a particular vagina walks into a bar
Did you hear this
and that
bastard?
vagina is going to,
Did you hear this
I
bastard?
mean, it's wrapped up and
Did you
everything. You
hear
can't
that?
see it, but there's still,
He said
it's
not
an aura
like
that comes out.
fibromyalgia.
People are attracted to it.
You know,
And it's a powerful thing.
it's a majestic.
Men know what I'm talking about, right? I mean, there is a power of the
It's called the
vagina.
power of the
If
pussy.
you are, if you're in the mood,
Did you hear
you're
that?
going to alter your behavior to make
Did
sure you don't
everybody who
screw
has
anything up.
fibromyalgia hear that? I know you did, because I whipped around like, if my shoulder didn't hurt, I would have pulled my mama's move with the Gumby.
I knew the fibromyalgia
No,
was going to come
the
back.
the mama move, the Gumby R, that came back. I was ready to get Janice.
And even
Live in her honor.
even a dilapidated old, rotting vagina still has some power. Like her, she still has power over me with that thing.
Yeah.
She wields that power quite well.
You want it? You can't have it.
She's learned how to wield that power, and it is. I mean, whatever condition it's in, it's still better than the alternative, which is, how
What's my mom?
how exciting is a hand, right? I mean, a hand is
Like me.
nothing exciting.
Uh-uh.
So it's always a good option, and she carries that. It's
I
that
carry
power and
that.
balance in any,
carry
relationship. And I think it's a natural, gender imbalance. The
I
women
love it.
obviously control,
Yeah.
what's going to happen, and that's just
I
the way it
know.
is.
I know. Every day he wants it, right?
And
And
you
just-
you take advantage of
And
it.
I take advantage of it. I just say, yeah, you see it?
do.
I
I mean,
was
occasionally
I was
you do
flaunting
some
around.
really wicked things.
I was
by the
flaunting.
way.
Yeah, I get out of the shower and I'm wicked. Or what are you taunting me with that thing for? Covered up. If I can't have it. I'm like, I just
And
washed
you
myself.
walk around intentionally to. I mean, I know. I
You didn't
know
even
do.
know I was asleep in my bikini bottoms today.
I knew.
You didn't know.
I knew. I know immediately what you're in. If you're in a bathing sheet bottom, I know it within a fraction of a second of walking in the room.
I don't.
I
think
know
you knew,
exactly
'cause I
what
was
condition
covered up
your
in my
vagina's
pregnancy.
in. I know where it is. I know exactly how exposed it is. I know all of those things immediately without even thinking. It just happens. It just registers.
You sniff it.
I don't have to sniff it.
You feel it in your peen. I think it's a
I just
magical.
know it's
like
there,
a-
and I know,
think
and
the
it makes me
peen.
think.
I think the peen is a sensor. Like it's like boo 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 boo.
There's nothing
Wipes
to
in
do with-
underwear only. Boo boo boo.
It's
Oh, my
not.
wife's.
It's all.
I
it's
was
all in your
literally
head.
on
It's
my
not in
bed.
your
I was
organs.
literally
It's in
on my
your head.
bed with because I was still wet
I mean, she's.
and I was wrapped up and I was like, oh, this is trouble because he's gonna see this and he's gonna start coming over here. And I would have welcomed it actually at that time. I was like, well, I'll give it to him. It's been a while.
Again, and she didn't know how to. We don't do it ever, but I was in the mood. That's one of the problems.
No, I
She
wasn't.
just can't
I
bring
wasn't.
herself to.
I was sleeping,
You
but
can't do
in
it.
my mind, I was like, okay, if he comes,
I mean,
and
I know
wakes me up.
sometimes you want to do it, like last night. Well, you can have it if you want it, and I'm like, what the fuck? Is that what kind of invitation is that?
oh, it's
You
because
literally said that.
I know.
I'm I'm gassy, my stomach hurts, I got all this shit, but you can
No,
have it if
I
you
didn't.
want
I
it.
didn't. That wasn't
Okay.
that night. I said just
That was
don't.
last night.
I said don't touch my boobs or my stomach.
yeah,
because
don't touch anything, but I'm not in the mood, but if you want it, you can have it. Well, that's not
Dan,
particularly
my breasts hurt and my stomach
I'm
hurts.
not disputing that.
But you can't. I mean, you got to understand. Like, I don't want to be ravaged with your fucking
No,
rough
I don't
fucking
want to
hands.
ravage a, gassy fucking person with a stomach ache
Well, then
that's complaining with sore boobs. It just
that's
kinda
called fucking menopause, bruh. Get
I'm
used
not
to it.
saying it's not. I'm saying it's not, that's when you want to offer it.
Dude, I mean, this is your life now. So you take it or you leave it. So I'm hearing he's leaving it, right? Did everybody just hear that? He's leaving. No, you left it because you don't want, he wants to touch my breasts. Dude, you can't touch my breasts. I'm going to fucking punch you in the face. They hurt. It hurts to put a jog bra on. Like people, men don't understand, you know?
Want it under those conditions.
Okay, well then you're never going to have sex.
I mean, it's a tough one, but I mean,
I mean-
or what you're saying is I'm never going to have good sex. I'm going to have just whatever's there.
Maybe good sex will be few and far between, but you're going to have whatever's there while on
Right.
my
I mean, I might have taken it if you didn't couch it. And this is good therapy right here. Cause we'd never have this conversation normally, but it's very entertaining. It's real. I'm not ashamed to share this part of my life. And this happened last night. And I'm saying that's not the way that, I'm not just a fucking machine who just, I just want to have sex. That's all I want. I don't give a shit. I am a human fucking being with feelings. It's nice to be desired once in a while.
Yeah.
It's
me
nice
too.
for
I would love to be desired, not just the focus desiring on my vagina. And that's where you
I'm
don't,
happy on your
No.
mouth or whatever.
Right.
I don't care about.
Right. That's the thing. Men have a fucking block. They don't understand. We as women and your wives who are exhausted and going through things want to also be desired, but not in the way you want to desire us. It's a catch-22,
I mean,
bro. Learn the rules.
I'm educated. I went to law school. I read.
You don't
But
read.
I don't understand women.
You
I
don't
do not
understand.
women.
No, and you will
I don't-
never because you don't take the time. You don't have empathy. You don't have
I have
empathy.
mountains of empathy.
Right. You have mountains of empathy for everybody else, like Barry and
You don't
all
think I
your
have
other
empathy
friends.
for you.
have no fucking empathy for me. No, hands down, you don't. You give it away to
you
everybody
just are
else.
completely ignoring what I've gone through the last 5 years. Your issues do affect me, right? Your how you feel
Right. So
affects me
why don't
and
you-
my lifestyle.
But why don't you learn how you could help me, which in turn would help you? You don't. It's like, well, if you get rejected, you're like, well, I tried. No, you didn't try. That's not trying. Sex is not trying to meet somebody in a different way. Women are not, most women, right? Most women are not, they want to feel loved. They want to feel.
I mean, what
No.
is it? The medical conditions,
No.
perimenopause, or I'm not showing you love? I
Right.
mean, you got to tell me
it's
what
everything.
issues the
Yeah,
fucking issue.
It's all in a ball. It's called fucking compassion. It's
I'm
called
just saying,
respect. It's called understanding. It's called seeing me. And it's also seeing love and empathy. That's compassion all wrapped into one. Yes, I'm going through all these things. So think of ways like your business mind that you can counteract and have a relationship with me,
Yeah,
right?
just stop pursuing sex.
Oh God,
Right.
that's not the answer though. See, you're fucking one-minded. Well, if she doesn't want it, then I'll just stop pursuing sex. You're missing the point. You're not hearing. Compassion is also listening and understanding, and you just don't active listen. You don't active listen.
I don't know what the answer is. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. Why don't you tell me, hey, do X, Y, Z, or be more like this? Because if you don't see effort that's been made, not on behalf of sex, that's a small.
It's
We'll
effort.
talk about that because it's fun and it's entertaining, but that's not the biggest issue. You know, I've tried.
I'm speaking, right. Everybody, all these women are understanding me, right? And so in
Fine.
everything,
I don't. That's the problem.
right. And that's what I'm trying. Like everybody's saying, Dan, she's trying to tell you, but you're not listening. And you have to.
Everybody is. I can't read the comments.
Yes,
Everybody
yes,
is
yes,
saying I'm out of
yes,
line.
yes, yes.
Everybody is
Look,
saying
preach
she is.
it.
Well, why are
Yes,
you going
yes,
back?
she is. Because I'm trying to show you that's what everybody's saying. Preach. All these women are saying, I'm speaking the language of women and women who are here right now.
I see it. Dan is right over there.
Of course, it's a
Dan.
man.
Whatever. Men don't understand what the hell you're saying.
So
I try
I'm trying-
everything I can
No,
try.
you
Not to
don't.
get segs, but just to make
No,
your
you
life
don't.
easier.
Yeah, that's right. But you're just focusing on the, yes, that helps with your dad and all that stuff.
And not only my dad,
my God.
not only taking over most, but the cat litter. I try and not mess the fucking kitchen up. I try and
Right, but that's just normal human decency.
yeah. So I'm working on it.
That's
but
normal human decency.
zero recognition for any of it.
That's normal human decency.
I'm just saying I'm trying.
Okay, how come you don't recognize me when I clean up after myself, or I hang my towel up, or I put my clothes in the hamper? How come you don't recognize me when I clean up after myself and take care of myself? How come you don't recognize me when I clean up the litter box? Dan, that's a normal function. You should.
Because I wasn't doing it before, like you were.
Right, but
And then
don't.
you were
but
doing
don't-
it, and now I'm doing it, so you
Not
might
very
feel a
true.
difference.
Well, I see it, but what you're saying is that's not how you. That's normal. That's what you should be doing.
Right, and I'm working to do what I should be. I'm trying
I am
to
saying,
change
as a woman,
my part.
and this is true for women and men, and women and men listen up, right? This is something, a woman who's deep in the throes of fucking perimenopause and her healing journey and all this stuff. And so what I'm trying to tell you is, yes, although those things are great and they're expected, right? Although I shouldn't expect it, but yes, I notice those things. But I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about there's other ways men don't think about.
Like what? I don't understand
Let me finish. Shut the fuck up and listen. This is your
I'm
problem.
trying to listen.
No, because you keep on talking through it.
Go ahead. Tell me what to do.
Problem.
Just tell
I'm not
me what
telling
to
you
do.
what to do, but what I'm saying is
I'm asking you to
there
tell
are-
me what to do.
Shut up.
I'll shut up.
That's your problem with me, is you constantly talk over me when we're having a discussion and you don't listen. You fail to listen. There are other ways to be compassionate with your woman when she is feeling this way. You have to be able to capitalize on those moments, because if you capitalize on those moments, maybe you would get more in return despite the issues that we're going through. Capitalizing like, hey babe, do you need anything today? Do you need me to do? Don't talk.
Fucker.
Hey babe, do you need anything today? Right? Simple thing. Hey, if you see me taking out the garbage, instead of walking around, you came out this morning, you open up the door and you're like, where are the envelopes? And I'm on the phone. Try to be a little bit more compassionate. Like, hey babe, do you know where any?
I think I'm doing both of those things that you said.
No.
Asking you what you need all the time. Do you need anything? I'm going here. Do you need anything?
This is not compassion.
Can I get you anything?
Defensiveness is not compassion. It's actually a turnoff. Women, is defensiveness a turnoff? Fucking turnoff. Showing empathy. Stop defending yourself. Listen to me and don't defend. That's called empathy, right?
I'm a fucking lawyer. I'm gonna
Tonight-
listen to you and not defend. I mean,
I'm
that's goes
not-
against
I'm your
everything.
wife. I'm not a client.
Right. But I'm
Okay.
saying those things
So,
I do
I'm
try and
trying
do.
to tell you, and you keep cutting me off.
Well, you tell two things. I'm saying if you haven't noticed that I've been working on
At
that.
night, just because sex is not off the table, but you have to remember there's certain things. When I'm sleeping, don't fucking wake me up for sex. Oh, I thought you were up. Just because I'm going to the bathroom.
Again, I have not initiated. I've not tried
Last
to
night
sex
you
you
did.
for like a month.
Last night you did. There's a couple times every night.
What
you've
did you
done it.
say last night?
Dan, again, stop
I mean-
defending yourself. You woke me up after that.
Yeah,
woke me up
you
after that.
offered last night.
Anyway, okay, but this is
So I
impossible.
tried, and then
I
I'm
cannot.
waking you up.
This is why, like, you're all, well, communicate to Dan. Try to talk to him. It's impossible. It's fucking impossible. He doesn't listen to me, and he doesn't want to listen to my things.
I
and
heard
tried to tell
everything
him.
you
No,
said.
didn't. It's being like, instead of trying to be close with me without touching a boob or a vagina, it's very
I don't touch
irritating.
your boobs. and I don't.
Oh my God, Dan.
I mean, you just talk, and I'm going. I don't recognize what you're saying. I have not grabbed your
I'm done.
vagina or your boobs in a month.
Every time you get close to me,
Actually,
that's
we had sex
all
2
you
weeks
do.
ago, but other than that,
Every time you try to get close to me, it's a touchy feeling and it's annoying. Just be close to me because you want to. And if sex initiates from that because of that, then great. But stop making it always about the pussy. And just because you don't know how to differentiate it, so then you just don't try it, which is so stupid for you because there's so many easier ways that would work, but you just don't want to listen. You want to be defensive and you want to be like, I don't do that. But look, I'm cleaning the litter box. I'm cleaning the litter box.
I'm taking the
I'm-
garbage out.
I'm cleaning the litter box. I sometimes take the garbage out and sometimes clean the litter box, but hey, I'm helping you out. I'm cleaning the litter box. That's not going to spread my legs. I'm sorry.
Again, I have trouble understanding, and it's really frustrating for me that someone, it's a medical thing. You're in pain. You got gas. You got all these issues. That's what I hear. I don't hear these other things. And now you're saying it's the way I'm treating you. I mean,
No,
so
it's
I don't know what to do
Again,
at some point.
right there just shows me you're not listening to me. Right there just shows me that's what you hear. You're not listening to everything. It's listening to treat a woman differently with her issues she is experiencing later in life, right? It's not just about, oh, well, I guess now it's not the pain and everything else. No, it's about everything. It's the ball of fucking wax, Dan. And I'm a different person today because of my body and the failures that it's giving me. It's the whole ball. It's not just, oh, well, I thought it was in pain. I thought you had fibromyalgia. I thought you had this. Oh, now it's about me? Fuck, man. It's about everything. It's about compassion. Compassion is 5 fucking things. Think about it. Yes.
Marriage is harder than the bar. I can tell you that. I mean, the bar, you can study, you can learn, and it stays the same. It's just, you learn it, you got it, marriage. What worked last month is like dementia. What worked last month may not work this month.
That's not true.
Pretty true.
No, that's
Maybe
your
2
that's your
ways.
fucking man brain that thinks that way. And if you get rid of your man brain and we give you a frontal lobe lobotomy, then maybe you would understand and hear.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Hi, Cuba.
Look at the number of people that are on here.
Yeah, because they like my bitching. Typical.
No, that's pretty. It's pretty equal. I mean, you're not. I mean, even on TikTok, you're getting it's pretty equal. But that
Tisley,
people like these are real issues.
And you do. And you literally, Tisley said, you have to love her differently. And it's true.
And I'm all in favor of it if somebody explains to me what to do.
I just told you.
Honey, we can't regurgitate that, but
I mean,
I'm trying
right,
my
because
best.
you
That's
don't
all I can say is I am.
But I can't make you
I am
understand.
trying.
I can't make you understand if you're not willing to listen.
I mean, again, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time because at 90% of the time, Anyway.
This is your
Well-
problem. This is your problem. You are too focused about everybody else but yourself in your relationship. You are too work is work, and I appreciate that. I think it's amazing with you, the way you and Matt are doing things. But all the additional shit that you take on sometimes is a little bit too much. And I don't.
What?
I'm not going to do this.
Are you talking
online.
about like people like Barry?
Well, Barry's one of them, but I'm not. But here's the thing: you have to realize you also have to, we have to make time for each other. But it can't be scheduled. It has to be natural.
Look,
It
I mean, I'm going to tell you, I get it, and I know what you're saying, but like when first of all, Barry's now a friend of mine, right? So it's beyond somebody I just, some project. He's actually, I've dealt with him enough that there's an emotional connection.
Right.
So when I
Again,
talk to
Did you
Barry,
hear that word? He has emotional connections with other people. You've never been able to find a way to have an emotional connection with me. But you do
I
well
think
with.
I have the biggest emotional connection. I have an emotional connection to you.
I don't think.
I don't
you
know
do.
if you have one to me, but I have one to you for sure.
Yeah, but it's because it's a man emotional connection.
It's nothing to do with sex.
It-
But anyway, I just want to say when I talk to Barry, right? I talk and other people as well. I do it outside while you're watching your shows, right? And I don't stay on more than half an hour. I'll talk
Eh.
and then No, those are different people, honey. Those are different conversations. I'm be talking to Matt, Barry, Scott, a bunch of
It's
different
not
people.
about.
But that's
I
because you're watching your
it-
reality.
Here's the thing. I'm not even bothered by because it gives me a time to watch my shit.
Right.
I'm just saying overall, I feel that you take more time out for other people to meet them where they need to be, but you don't understand where you need to be with me.
I don't obviously understand it. Obviously.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that I don't try. I mean, I've just given you the examples where I'm truly trying. And not just for you. I'm just trying to improve myself. I should take the trash out. I should clean the fucking litter box when I see it. I cleaned up shit today, different places. I'm wiping that
too.
damn the kind of wonky-eyed cat. Shits all over the place. I do a lot. And every
I'm a
time when
taker.
you say getting you something, I mean, that's the thing that gets me because I ask you 5 times a day. Anytime I leave, do you need anything? Would you want a sandwich? Do you want me to get dinner? Do you want me to get whatever? I ask you all the
It's
time.
more than just do you want Bodines every day? No, I don't fucking want Bodines. Don't ever ask. It's
But
like that one time.
that's one
It's like that
place.
one time if you ever go when you go, no, but like courtesy when you leave. Hey babe, I'm leaving. I'll be
Every
back.
time.
No, you don't.
I mean, what do I do? You order me around. Hey, did you pick up those pills at the vet? No, babe. I'll
He
go
said
over and
one,
take
yeah,
care of
he
that.
did
So
say
I
one,
drive
yes,
for
yeah.
wherever I am. Did you get my wine? I'll go get your wine.
I haven't asked for wine in weeks. Get over
Well,
yourself.
2 weeks ago, you did, and I got it.
That's not the
So
issue.
I do things for you all the time, and I don't think I get enough credit. That's my own personal opinion. I'm not saying that to be difficult, but I do a lot more than I did 6 months ago, just because I think it's the right thing to do. So, and I don't think I get zero credit for it. I'm not talking about SEDS. I'm just saying I don't get any credit for it. I'm always trying to change to be better. It's just it makes life easier. Are you frozen?
Uh-huh. I can't move. What? I'm
I mean,
sorry.
I'm sharing my efforts in the marriage. And again, for people that go, there's a problem with the marriage or we're getting divorced, that's not happening, guys, because we choose not to do that. We choose to grind out this impossible dilemma and loggerheads because that's what we choose to do. And that, people either choose to stay married and work through it or
Y'all, marriage is this constant up and down of emotions and disconnecting and then connecting again.
that's what it
Those
is.
of you who
And
like
you grow,
those
things change.
those of you who think like, we're
Kids
doomed,
come into your
like
life.
you're not even looking at your life or your own experience, or you haven't had that experience yet. So it's not marriage is not perfect for those of you who are saying I'm crazy and or he's crazy or we should divorce each other. Problems arise in any relationship you have.
They realize day to day. And here's one indication that we have a good relationship. When we go on vacation and we leave everybody behind and all of our problems behind, and it's just us, or even bring the kids,
Well, they're older
we
now.
don't have these issues. We don't, we are, I mean, like the last time we traveled together was Cabo. And I mean, like I'm singing behind you, we're walking together, we're swimming, we're joking. We don't have those issues when you take away life stress. So it's not like we can't, we know that we fit together under the right circumstances and without the right stress. It's a really wonderful thing. We had it before we had kids, and it's not the kids that did it, but it's the stress that comes with the kids and the money
Y'all,
and having to
something just trippy just happened. I'm gonna show you something. This is the craziest shit. Have we done this before? I feel like this is a deja vu. Look at these flowers right here behind me. Look at these flowers behind me. Dan, you can look in the fucking mirror right here. Same flower. My
Wow.
mom, I just noticed this. My mom painted this picture, and I was just staring off as he was mumbling. And look at how pretty the hydrangeas are. It's the same fucking color. Is that not the prettiest? My mom did this. My mom was, she liked to paint. But I was just like, holy shit, look, they match. Look at that.
Yeah, they do.
Is that a sign? Y'all, is that a sign? That is so crazy. I gotta take a picture for my neighbor. Oh,
right now?
no, I can't.
Okay.
But look how pretty that was. I just noticed. I was like, look at those hydrangeas.
Yeah, that is something.
Anyway, sorry.
So she could see in her eyes from the camera and
And I
the
kind of
picture,
saw
and-
that
and
and it
you look
connected.
like-
I was like, oh my God. Like, that's beautiful. Yeah. I have zero respect for Dan. Yes, I'm all over the place. It must be those drugs that I'm on. Fuck. I gotta really stop taking those. You're how you can look at it in the fucking mirror. I feel bad for him, sister. Oh, Anita, you just don't understand us. Anyway, now everybody's attacking me. Oh my God. So anyway, that's marriage. Whether you like it or not, it's everybody has it. And those of you who are claiming not to are liars. I call BS on anybody who says
And,
that.
and I will also say, we have 3 kids, right? And no matter what, she's the mother of my 3 kids. And why the hell would I want to go start a new life? I'm my life is my
Look at-
life, and
look- Those-
we need to make it work. It's
Somebody-
just the way it
Somebody
is.
told me to look in the mirror and see that I'm the problem. Okay, yes, there's always one problem.
And again, people go through different things at different times, hormones and medications, and things happen.
Here we go.
Holy
Here we go. Here we go. Medications. By the way, problems in relationship takes 2. It's not just a one-sided. Relationships take 2. And problems arise from both people, right? You have to put effort in. It's not a one-sided thing. Relationships aren't one-sided. If you're not getting something out of a friend, right? You're going to leave and break up that friendship because you're not getting something from them if it's a one-sided friendship. And so many of us probably had that during COVID with politics getting involved and stuff like that. It's the same thing in marriage. It's not one-sided. It takes 2 people to create a divide in a marriage. 2 people.
Absolutely. And one of the biggest problems is that, and that's why I look at myself, because I can't change her. I can't. I mean, I can choose to put up, not put up, whatever, but I can't change her. I can only change myself. And so in my changes, I'm hoping will have a ripple effect, and to the extent that I can do it. It's my effort. She has to make her effort, whatever way she can make her effort, or whatever she does.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. Are you ready to eat?
Yeah, I made food.
I mean, you got a lot of people on.
No, that's you.
What?
That's you.
You got a lot of people on too. You got 1,000 people on, babe.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Oh, combined.
Come on.
Yeah. I don't think Dan's pompous. I don't think he's pompous at all. I think
I believe in myself.
I think he's hard-headed in a way. Like it just, when I think we just all put in effort where we feel like it's needed. And sometimes we lack on the place we really need to focus it on. Again, 2-sided, right? And sometimes you don't know what the other person wants because communication is not there. Communication is very important in a relationship. I'm also learning that, right? Communication and telling them how I feel, but also when you tell somebody how you feel, you need to make sure they're listening to you because that's how you work on a couple relationship, right? That's how. And he will start counseling with me soon. I just want to get through some of my things and then we can do us
I think this
together.
is incredible counseling right here. There's an incredible honesty that comes with doing what we're doing right now. And that honesty is that there's literally, I mean, there's like 4,000 people on all these devices. And so there's a bullshit detector built in to us, right? And I can't just spew out something because and then make it up. I mean, I'm going to get caught. This is you guys are an honesty machine. You're like a lie detector test. And this kind of therapy is actually helpful. I feel a little better with her right now than I did 45 minutes ago.
Well, because I'm calmer too, and I'm speaking facts, and I'm putting in the work, so you have to have a little bit of patience with me,
And I'm
right?
putting in the work.
And we both in different ways have a lot of work to do. And I know that together with counseling, hopefully, you know, it'll get better with learning to communicate. It's learning to express yourself. And I'm learning like we have lacked so much communication in our marriage. So much communication. And thank you for the dinosaur. And the communication is what sets you aside and apart, and you don't understand enough of each other
And
because
a lot of that lack of communication is just shutting down. It's somebody choosing to say, you know, I
that's
don't
not
even want to
communication.
express my opinion because it's just going to start a fight. And what's
It's
the
lack
point
of communication.
if I right? I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if you know, and I feel myself shutting down because I just know it's not going anywhere. And so
That's a habit.
yeah, it becomes a habit, becomes a trait, and so you start doing that, and you know, and the person starts walking off and going and getting on the phone like she, you know, and she watches her shows when you know maybe we should be watching the same
But-
show and talking
Right.
about it or
And
what have you.
that's where we lack. And I'm starting to see, you know, like I tell you guys every morning, like my eyes are less like dark. And I'm seeing so many things and I'm reflecting back, you know, not only on my childhood, but in the course of our marriage. There's so many things that went wrong, right? And it
A lot of things went right too.
right. But I'm just saying, there's things that we could have been better at that probably would have, right? I mean, we're young and dumb and we don't know what we're doing and we have kids and then everything gets in the way.
Over those issues.
Dan.
We had issues, different issues. when we were
Anyway,
younger.
what I'm saying is, this is not compassion. What I'm saying is, you know, there were things that went wrong in every relationship, and the lack of communication, personalities, and willing to strive towards, you know, we had a common goal, but our relationship goals were not there, right?
We didn't have any goal. We just were getting through life. We didn't know anything.
That's exactly.
Living and let me
Yeah,
make money. If I
This
make
shows-
money,
This shows you're not listening. I just said the same thing. You're not listening. I said the same thing you said.
all right, I'm not listening. My thought was, you know, if I made money, everything would be okay. And that's kind of what I thought. And that's not true. Money does not solve these kinds of issues.
Anyway, that's what he thought. And I was on the different spectrum of like, well, you know, here I am taking care of the kids and blah, blah, blah. But anyway, we all make mistakes and every person in the relationship makes mistakes. But now we have to correct, right? We have to correct the behaviors that are ingrained in how we respond to each other. And that's going to be the toughest part.
And it's not just reflecting. I mean, we're different people than we were 20 years ago. So it's a different person trying to connect with a different person because you're a very different person.
Mhm.
I personally think we've seen some growth. I feel I've grown.
Yeah, but we still have a lot more to go. And honestly, it should never stop, right? Until the day we die. We should never stop growing together as a couple. And you never stop learning, you know? You always try to be better, and that's the thing. But I think we need to focus a little bit more. Why are you laughing?
I laughed at a comment
Oh.
in my own head. I just kept it to myself.
Well, you didn't. You laughed out loud. That's why I
I'm
stopped.
sorry. I just saw it and I reacted, but I thought it was a funny comment.
But that's what I'm
It
saying.
said something to the effect of just leave her alone. She's fed up. That was the comment. It's not a big deal.
No. And again, it shows ignorance and people who don't want to look at themselves in the mirror. And that's
It was a slight on me, not you.
it doesn't matter. It's still like work, right? He needs to stop talking and listen and not defend. That's a huge
What do you
thing.
need to do?
What do you do?
I'm just saying, I have a lot to do.
You don't
What do you need to
communicate.
do?
You don't I have to learn to communicate better
Okay.
with you. Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
And not get so triggered with your reactions.
Absolutely.
And you need to work
You're
on
kind
your
of triggered right now.
I am
so-
triggered because
yeah.
that triggered me.
Right. But I'm saying you're telling me a lot to do. I'm saying, you know, I can't change you. You
Dan,
can't change
I
me.
am talking about us in general. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about our relationship. I'm not pointing fingers. Yes, we both need shit to do. It's not just you. Does that make you
You
feel
are
better?
pointing fingers,
Oh.
which is okay. There's only one person to point at.
Again, the defensive and the reactory.
I'm tired. I'm not defensive. I'm
You're
just I'm
defensive.
laying it out there. I
No,
really am in a
it's
good
just-
place right now.
It's
I'm not angry. I'm not upset. I'm not excited. I'm just really I'm baseline right now.
yeah, and I'm tired of talking because I can't. He doesn't listen. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed evening with Dan and Danielle. Until next time on Welcome Back, Salingers. I don't know.
Welcome back. Now we're gonna eat and hopefully have a good night. I need some brown sugar.
That
You're right. I need
That
some brown
triggers
sugar.
me. That true. What kind of brown sugar are you talking about?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar
What
or
is he?
brown
What
sugar?
is Harry Styles talking about when he says brown sugar?
He says watermelon sugar.
Whatever. I need some watermelon sugar. Watermelon sugar. Yee. Yep.
All right.
Some watermelon sugar.
Love you guys. Hope you guys have a good night.
Thanks for hanging out with us. I'm always amazed that there's people on here. When we'll be back, maybe Friday or Saturday, maybe. Right? If I can ever get you
We
on.
have the
If not
concert on
Monday.
Saturday.
Oh yeah, so it won't be Saturday.
And we gotta decide, are we still going on date night or are we gonna switch that up?
I got to go to Modesto Friday afternoon. We should switch it until see if she'll come on Saturday
In the evening?
for the concert.
Okay. Well, but that's not gonna be 4 hours.
Well, we'll extend it.
Okay. So you're gonna go to Modesto after I get back.
I'm going to go to Modesto at noon,
Okay.
and I should be back before 3.
You could probably go when I get back, which will be before
Yeah,
noon.
I'll be fine. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. There's our schedule. We'll be back for
Trying to
sure on
figure it
Monday, and on Tuesday, I got the congressman. I'm going to have a congressman on the show on Tuesday night on my TikTok. He's going to talk about everything UAP. He's been through all the classified briefings, and he's really big on disclosure. And so you want to hear what's going on with the UFOs and the aliens and all that stuff. Tuesday night, we have the real deal.
Alien talk.
A real congressman who's got the classified knowledge. So
Is that the aliens? I don't even know what alien
I
sounds
don't
like.
know, alien out for him.
Anyway, love you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Peace
We'll
out,
see you next time.
motherfuckers.